Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up? It's your girl, BeeSparrow. Oh, waiting for my homie. He's ready, honey. I'm waiting for my homie to come up here. I just sent him the link. And so I wait. So I am live on Facebook and I am live on YouTube, same as yesterday. But preferably it won't take us a whole hour to get to the meat of the conversation. Hey, K Judah, good morning to you, my brother. I'm waiting on Ricky. Every time I say your name, K Judah, my phone starts searching for stuff. It said, "Morning, my brother," and then my phone said, "Good morning, sunshine." Okay, Ricky is here.
That's right.
Good
Live.
morning, Ricky. I'm gonna put the link in the chat room for K Judah if he want to hop on.
Okay.
How you doing this morning?
Well, I'm doing great. Best
Good.
I can.
I listened back to the show yesterday. That was a great show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't listen to it?
No, I hadn't listened to it yet. I've been trying to wait on you to get all this stuff together,
Great show, man. It was a great show. So today my brothers will probably join us. I see K Judah is in the chat room. I don't know if he's going to get on the panel. It would
It's
be
up
nice.
here.
He says,
What's up, K Judah? How you doing, bro?
Yeah. So I have a lot of things that I want to talk about today, not just Donald Trump. I want to talk about lately in the news. I have been noticing that people have been discriminating against us because of our hair.
Wow.
I don't know if you heard of the wrestler a couple of years ago, the high school wrestler. The referee made him cut off his dreads in order
No, I hadn't heard about that.
Yes. So let me just show you this. Let me show you this. I'm getting ready to share. If it'll let me share this, I have a group called Shooting the Fat. Well, me and Julius, when we started this podcast, we would do shows like this, and we named it Shooting the Fat. So I created this group on Facebook called Shooting the Fat. This is where I post all of my news stuff that I want to talk about. Let me see if I can pull it up and show you guys on the screen what I'm talking about. Where did it go? Where is he? But anyway, let me see. Let me find it. Let me find him. His name is Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson. Wasn't that the name of the first president that got impeached?
Jackson.
Let me see if I can.
Johnson. Up. In the middle of the match.
Yeah, the referee made him cut off his dreads in order for him to wrestle.
And that's too much. Because because the referee shouldn't have anything to do with anything but to referee a game.
Right. And he had on cap to keep his hair back, so it wouldn't be in the way. And the referee refused to let him play unless he cut his
dread. That was a bogus move, and that was a power trip move right there.
Of course, they fired the referee.
They had
to. But if I'm not mistaken, I've read an article where the referee is suing.
For what? What grounds?
I have to find the article. It's been a while since I've been over this. I don't know if you can see the screen, but I'm gonna go ahead and play the video right quick.
Yeah, I got the video. I got it.
Okay. Let me see if it'll play. Would it play? Because you know they got to do the ads.
Right. Okay. That's understood.
But I found that it's happening a lot, and especially since Trump been in office.
Right. Right. Okay.
A lot.
This is protection in a world.
And this is sad because of his presidency.
Get 0% financing.
He has made people feel like they can do anything to us as they wish and get away with it.
Yep.
Dozens of people showed up at that meeting, voicing their outrage and telling the board it needs to make sure something like this never happens again. This morning, a community wrestling with controversy.
It broke my heart to watch that young man stand there and be humiliated like that.
No way should he have been degraded like that.
I couldn't believe that this pig would humiliate that kid on the mat.
1 week after 16-year-old Andrew Johnson was forced to cut his dreadlocks before a match, emotions ran high at an emergency Board of Education meeting.
We have viewed the video footage that has gone viral and are deeply troubled by the embarrassment and humiliation that our young student athlete endured.
The board saying the district won't compete in any event officiated by the ref in
Look at his face. Humiliated.
Referee Alan Malone
off.
two choices just moments before his match last week: cut his dreadlocks or forfeit.
Tears coming down his eyes as his.
It took a while to grow his hair like that too, man.
Rules.
That has a meaning to you. You grow your hair for a reason.
Without issue. Video of the incident going viral, leading to allegations of without issue. Video of the incident, Johnson's coaches and athletic trainer saying the blame should be on the ref.
Yep.
That Andrew had to carry was called by the referee, called by the entities that allowed him to be in that position.
In a statement earlier, the fact that Maloney was late to the meet and missed weigh-ins where athletes are inspected. New Jersey officials in the state attorney general's office say they've opened a civil rights investigation, benching Maloney, who's had previous brushes with controversy. A New Jersey paper reported that Maloney called a fellow ref a racial slur in 2016. He later apologized. Maloney hasn't responded to our request for comment.
No child should ever be faced with such a situation.
Education officials now waiting to make their final call on what action, if any, they make on the matter.
His dreads didn't look that long either. They didn't look that long either to say they were interfering or anything.
His audible.
But look, there's more. Check this out.
Just saw the hearing
wait a minute.
diminishing.
Let me close that. Close. Check this out. This is a little girl. This really broke my heart right here. She couldn't even take her I think it was 3rd grade photos because she had a streak of color in her hair.
Oh no.
3rd grade.
That's ridiculous. Because she has color in her hair.
She had a streak, not even full color.
So how many white kids had color in their hair when they came to take their school photo? See, because I know they have color in their hair.
Yes.
I've seen it. I've worked in too many elementary schools for too long. And I used to, and see, I've worked in a predominantly white middle school. It was 5th through 8th grade. And man, I used to see the white kids coming in looking gothic and all of that, the hair color, the lipstick, the clothes, all of that stuff.
They can do that. And
there was no problem.
So this is Marion Scott.
She's cute.
She's beautiful. And they sent her home. She couldn't take her 3rd grade pictures because of that streak in her hair. But this picture right here, a professional photographer heard about her story and came and took professional pictures of her.
Right.
And this is one of the professional pictures that he took of her.
You know what? That was totally discrimination right there.
Yep.
They didn't like it because she was looking good.
Look at her hair. It's beautiful.
Guess what? She was not representing a poor, disenfranchised Black child.
Right, because she had both, I think, if I'm not mistaken, she had both parents in the home. It's just, she's a grade A student.
See, what it was is the stereotype, what they wanted. I guess she's supposed to have nappy hair and all of that stuff.
Yes.
And, you know.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was supposed to be.
But it broke my heart.
It is really sad that the way a lot of people, like I said, they're constantly getting away with these things.
Yes.
And something, like I said, has to be done. And it starts, and I don't want to jump on the Trump thing, but it has to start. You got to get this cricket man out of office.
I'm telling you.
Because he has made them believe they have more power than they actually do.
Yep. Beautiful.
That pretty hair. Look at that pretty hair. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's all that was. That's all that was. Who was the photographer? What company was it?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Need to get rid of them.
Yeah, I hit him up. I tweeted him when I saw this. Let me see. Marion 8 was devastated when she was denied a class picture last month for violating the dress code at Paragon Charter Academy in Jackson, Michigan. The photographer is
in Michigan?
Yep.
Wow.
Jermaine Horton Photography.
You would not think that in Michigan. You would not think that in Michigan. You would think that maybe in the southern states, maybe.
So it says in the parent and student handbook states that the hair must be of natural tones. It even gives guidelines for headbands, noting that acceptable choices include solid white, navy, hunter green, or black. They telling you how to wear your hair.
Hold on. Repeat that again.
I mean, I was scrolling so fast. The code. What was the code again? I'm gonna get to it. I'm scrolling up. The parent and student handbook states that hair must be of natural tones. It even gives guidelines for headbands, noting that acceptable choices include solid white, navy, hunter green, or black. Okay,
those are school colors.
I suppose.
Yeah, those are school colors there. But now, okay. If the guideline states that, though, I can't go against what the school has set precedents for all the students.
Right.
I can't go against that.
Right.
You know, so I can't say they're completely wrong because that had to be part of the school's decision also.
Right.
Not just the photographers.
Right.
Because I'm sure if I'm getting paid money, I don't care what you're wearing. I'm taking the picture.
Absolutely.
I'm taking the picture. So I think that's part of the school's decision not to have let her take the pictures.
And so with that being said, the parents ended up taking the red out of her hair, and she ended up, taking her school pictures on another date. So that being said. Okay, but there's another one that's going on right now as we speak. So we talked about Andrew Johnson, the wrestler. And there's one, before we get to the one that's happening now, Jonathan Sutherland, he's a football player from Penn State. And a fan wrote him a letter, and I'm going to pull that letter up too and read it. Ricky, it's going to piss you off so bad. Degrading him about his hair. Yet he didn't say anything when, what was the coach name that was molesting all those little boys? Jeffrey Sandusky, that cousin. He didn't say nothing about that. He didn't write him no letter at Penn State. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Right.
Right. So this pissed a lot of people out. Oh, here's the letter. It says, "Dear Jonathan, my wife and I are proud older graduates of Penn State. We follow all Penn State sports, football, wrestling, volleyball, gymnastics, and basketball. We love it all. I played all the sports in my younger days, still play full court basketball into my 50s. Loved the competition. Wait a minute, something is loading. Loved the competition, but never had the size or talent to reach your level, though the desire was there. Though the athletes of today are certainly superior to those in my days, we miss the clean-cut young men and women from those days. Watching the Idaho game on TV, we couldn't help but notice your awful hair.
Surely, hold on. Your awful?
I ain't stutter. Your awful hair. Surely there must be listen. Sure, there's more. Oh shoot! Stop loading. Surely there must be mirrors in the locker room. Don't you have parents or a girlfriend who have told you those shoulder-length dreadlocks look disgusting and are certainly not attractive? Wait a minute, don't say nothing. We congratulate you on your game against Pitt, but you need to remember you represent all Penn Staters, both current and alumni from years past. We should we should welcome the reappearance of dress code for athletes. You will certainly be playing on Sunday in the future, but we have stopped watching the NFL due to the disgusting tattoos, awful hair, and immature antics in the end zone. Players should act as though they've been there before.
Well, what I would like to say and comment on that one, why we don't complain about this gothic look of the devil. I'm tired of seeing that look. Now, that's my opinion.
Right.
But I have nothing to do with what they decide to do, because in college, that person is considered an adult. Right. So whatever decisions I decide to make with me is me. I represent my culture as Black before I even represent the college. So I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna change because I'm trying to get an education and I'm playing sports. That does not stop me. So why you're with the bald head that you have, probably no hair, you can't grow no hair. Right. You probably you can't style your hair. Your hair is floppy. It won't hold nothing. You can't change and put your hair in so many different styles that we can.
Right.
So now I see that as, like I said, anything that makes us Black or let us represent our heritage, they don't want to see. They want to have control of everything. Now, just like they quit watching NFL, they can quit watching Penn State. Same thing. I feel like they need to keep the comments to themselves, though.
You hear me?
I really do.
My brother K.
Because it's ridiculous.
My brother K.
It is ridiculous. It's too many people having a decision on what we do and how we do, but we can't say anything about them in their word, the way they see it.
That's true.
The way they see it. And I don't want to, I keep telling you, I don't want to be a racist or anything, but when I hear stuff like that, it just makes me point out things about these different races or that different race. Put it that way.
I gotta shout out my homegirl.
And I'll be specific, that race.
Shout out to Miss Mocha in the chat room over on Facebook. Good morning, Miss Mocha. Good to see you.
And I don't know what it's going to take, but like you said, that was somebody that was.
Shout out to my sister in the chat room on Facebook.
I feel like they can go to hell with that comment.
You just keep talking and talking and talking. Can y'all hear me?
Excuse my language.
Can you hear me, Ricky? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
B, I can't hear you.
Oh. What's going on? K. Judah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're right. K. Judah, we can't be racist. And I try to do my best to respect both sides, respect all races. Like I said, I've been in the military and, seen many different cultures and the way different people live, which broadened my aspect of how I look at people and their culture. It made me learn a difference between me and them, which made me stronger as a person, which made me understand different cultures and different people and treat everybody fairly and equally as a human being, not just as a race. but as a human being, period.
Ricky, you can't hear me. Hello?
Check one, B.
I don't know why you can't hear me.
I believe you went off. Did you go off? I still see you on the screen, or do I need to come back on or whatever?
No.
I can't hear you, B. Okay, I'm up here. I'm still here, waiting for you to come back on.
What is going on?
But
let me see something.
as a people, I don't know what we're gonna do, man. We got to keep our heads, though. We have to keep our heads and put it together, like you said. We have to come together as a people, really, and understand it's ignorance all over this place. It's ignorance.
You hear me, Ricky? This is crazy. K. Judah, you can hear me, right? I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind.
Are you having
Okay, I'm about to call Ricky. I'm about to text him. I can't call him because he's using his phone. Oh my. Well, why can't he? I don't know why he can't hear me. Okay, Drew, I listened to a little bit of Moshe's live this morning. I wanted to go live last night too, but I didn't know. I wanted to save what I have for today about Bryce Gowdy.
okay, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna try this again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I got you. Let me go back.
Okay, Judy, you ready to talk about Bryce?
All right, hold on.
Or you want me to wait? And did you see the video of that white man talking about him? He said he know about Rita Gowdy too, but he can't talk about her for some reason. So I think maybe I should stop talking about it myself. Ricky.
Yes, I'm back. I was wondering what was going on.
But did you heard me at so when you came on the first time, you heard me in the beginning, right?
As far as what? Saying what?
Did you hear me talking, period?
When I first came on, yeah.
Okay, and it just went out. Okay, so cool. Okay.
Yeah, because I was talking and all of a sudden I'm like, I couldn't hear you or anything.
Right, because I was shouting out one of my I say she's a Spreaker colleague of mine that stepped into the chat room on Facebook, because you know we on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So yeah,
okay.
you was going.
I'm good. I hope you heard, huh?
I heard you. I was telling you that my brother K. Judah has beautiful dreads. I was wondering if he had ever been discriminated against because of his dreads. I was wondering that.
Well, you know, a while ago I didn't have dreads, but I had long braids.
Uh-huh.
I did the what you call the individual, so they look like dreads.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, and I recently cut my dread. I cut those off maybe, and that was my choice.
Right.
I cut those off maybe 3 years ago.
So this is Jonathan Sutherland, the one on the screen, the one from Penn State. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like I said, everything, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks good, man. And you know, I mean, it's not like he's raggedy with his stuff.
Right.
They're real neat, man. Everything is neat about it.
Right.
It's just certain people just need to make a comment of something because they can't have and can't look a certain way. I can't apologize that we have all of this creativity and in our culture.
I won't.
That's what I'm saying. I can't, and I'm not going to, because that's our heritage. That's our roots. You can't continue to keep trying to strip us. We're free. It's over. Slavery's over with. Slavery's over with. And I refuse to go back.
Right.
Slavery's over with. I'll die before I become a slave again. That's why I do not want to go to prison. I don't want to be nobody's slave.
I know that's right.
I felt like when I first went in the military, I thought I was going to prison. Looking at all the fences and then looking at all the control that the government had over me and what I couldn't do and what I could do and how I had to be. Yeah, I felt like that when I first went in the military. It was a scary thing. It was a scary thing, you know, considering I never really been in trouble like that. To see it inside of a jail or be incarcerated or where I couldn't do anything. My choices, make my decisions.
So this is the latest young man that's going through it out of Texas. The people are saying if the school, he can't walk, can't get his diploma. Well, he can't walk across the stage unless he cut his dreads.
You know what? It's too much control. That's too much control. That's too much control. That has nothing to do with his grades. You don't walk across the stage because you didn't complete the curriculum that the school put out. Right. You don't walk across the stage because you didn't do the work that they were requiring you to do.
Right.
Not because of your hair. I say that the same thing about, you know, when it comes to different religions. You don't go to hell because women wear pants or you got earrings in your ear. That's not the reason. That's not the reason. So it's just these people that whoever's in charge, whoever it is, it's just they feel like I gotta have control over this black person. I gotta make them uncomfortable for me to be comfortable.
That's something, ain't it? So, hello? Can you hear me? Go out and come back in.
I'm gonna go off again. I'm gonna come back if you can't hear me.
Okay, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Go out, come back in. Go out and come back in. Oh, I didn't mean to tweet the show. This young man's name is DeAndre. What is his name? DeAndre Arnold. And as I mentioned, he cannot walk across the stage and accept his high school diploma, or however you want to say it, unless he cuts his dreads. What y'all think about that? Seriously. Because I can't imagine. I remember back in the 80s when I first moved to DC, The young lady was working in a law firm. She had dreadlocks. And it was rare, you know. They used to tell us back in the days we couldn't wear braids. We couldn't wear a big old afro. So they fired her because she had dreadlocks, and she sued and won her case. I believe she was one of the first to have that happen to her in the United States of this here America. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the video, DeAndre Arnold, the young man that can't walk across the stage unless, what did I do with the video?
I don't know, but
unless
like
he cut his thread. Here we go. Here we go. Let me play this right. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We don't have the freedom. What they want is for us not to have the freedom of choice.
Right.
They want to make every decision in our lives and want to be part of that decision making in our lives.
Right. Shouts out to my brother Master Moshe in the chat room. Shouts out my brother Shalom. Shalom. I'm sorry, Rick.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead.
But it's all about control here. It's everything is they still want to have power and control to be able to say, I made them do that. They're not happy. They're not happy if we're happy.
Right. Right.
They're not happy if we're happy. I see it. And they feel like, and because of their skin tone, they feel like they can tell us and make us live the way they want us to live.
People packed to Barbers Hill School Board meeting tonight, fired up over the dress code.
Yeah, it's a dress code some say is outdated and racially insensitive, especially when it pertains to one student who wears dreadlocks. Marcelo Benito in Mount Bellevue with both sides tonight.
Guys, Barbers Hill ISD hasn't had a school board meeting in its history with more than...
Wait, this is the same reporters. Is this the same video?
...against a hair policy that many say is racially charged.
I get it. You don't understand blacks because ain't none of y'all black.
On Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a district that touts its excellence found itself embroiled in controversy about race, discrimination, and dreadlocks.
This is a black and white issue. The dress code is designed by white people for white people that is damaging to black bodies.
Activists stood beside DeAndre Arnold and his family as they addressed the Barbers Hill ISD school board. DeAndre has been suspended and won't be able to walk at his graduation in 3 months unless he cuts his dreadlocks.
DeAndre should not have to go through this. This family should not have to go through this. But I expect that from a school board that has zero diversity.
The district says this isn't about dreadlocks or race.
There is no dress code policy that prohibits any cornrow or any other method of the wearing of the hair. Our policy limits the length. It's been that way for 30 years.
A handful of speakers agreed with the district and pleaded with them not to make an exception with the rules, but the majority did buy the district's explanation.
We're here about DeAndre, but it's bigger than DeAndre. It's about all the other DeAndres that possibly can come through Barbers Hill.
DeAndre's family is hoping his hair doesn't derail a good student's future, and they vow to fight this until the end.
I hope he don't cut his hair.
Come up with a resolution. If not, we're going to take this to federal court.
DeAndre's family tells us they plan to explore a host of different legal options, but at this point, if nothing changes, DeAndre will not be able to walk at his graduation in less than months. I'm Marcelino Benito, KHOU.
I just don't understand.
I really hope he does not cut his hair because that's a good lawsuit. He's going to get rich. I hope he doesn't cut his hair. I hope he does not cut his hair. Because you can't hold back him from graduating because you want him to cut his hair. No. No. Where on the curriculum does it say you can't graduate because you got dreads?
I don't get it. I just don't get it. What is the problem?
I told you it's all about control. And maybe he was probably one of the higher grade students in there.
Maybe.
Than some of the white kids. He could have been, you know what I'm saying? Valedictorian, cum laude, whatever.
Right.
I don't know. But when you walk across the stage, as I remember when we graduated, it was a whole bunch of us. So, you know, and then you went in as a certain number pretty much. You know, we already knew where we stood at as the grades of the student, you know, where we ranked at. So maybe that was because he was outranked a lot of those kids that was at that school. He wasn't a dummy. He wasn't a dummy. So anything to stop the progress of this young man going to college and enjoying his summer after he graduates, after that hard accomplishment, you know, that achievement that he has done, now you want to mess him up.
So let's look at some of these headlines. It happens more often than
wow.
I'm not even going to talk about
you really. I have never seen this before.
Look at this. Teacher caught. Look at this. Teacher caught on video pulling black kids' dreadlocks, swears it wasn't a malicious act. They always claim it's not racist.
Yeah, but they, you know, like I said, they have no reason putting their hands on any student.
No.
I don't care whether you don't have a right. Because I guarantee you, if that student had put his hands in her hair, she would have said assault. She claimed assault.
Look at this.
And still, even if he had said it was no malicious act, it would still been assault.
Look at this. Black Alabama woman denied a job because of her dreadlocks is taking her case to the Supreme Court. Black teen says Pet World wouldn't let her work with dreadlocks and call the cops when her mom complained.
Wow. So we can't defend ourselves either.
Nope.
Whatever you say, go. We can't speak out.
Nope.
They hate it when you, like I said, when you can talk with intelligence and let them know that you don't win, you don't control me like that.
Right.
It kills them. Now you are what's the word I want to say? You one of these hateful black people.
You an angry black person.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
That's the word I was looking for. You're aggressive. Because I can speak back on what I feel like you can't do to me.
Look at this. Cops pulled innocent family from home at gunpoint because dad had dreadlocks like murder suspect. This is Illinois.
Oh, well, you know how they always the mistaken identity. But you know, for real. But you know what? I'm kind of going with that one right there. Like I said, I had dreads, you know, the braids or whatever. And it seemed like if you was, and this is how they was playing it, you know, pretty much the drug dealers and all that, everything was have gang bangers, had dreads.
Right.
Stereotyping, you know, and they were pulling, you know, when they say looking like a suspect, you fit the description. With that being said, I said, you know what? I don't even want to get caught up with that stupid stuff because I know I'll go to jail. Right. I'm gonna say something. So I cut my dreads. Just because of that mistaken identity type thing.
Right.
Because they'll say you fit the description. You fit the description. You fit the description.
Look at this one.
And you don't fit the description.
Look at this one. Iowa prosecutors won't charge cop filmed yanking suspect's dreadlocks while punching him in the head. And this next one is a twist. Utah mom says school racially profiled her teenage daughter for being white and having dreadlocks. This one I got to read.
That one right there, you associate with black folk. So we got to pull you away. You associate with black folk.
Let me read what it says right quick. I like these articles, they short to the point. The mother of a Utah teenager says her daughter is being racially profiled for being white while wearing dreadlocks in a dress code dispute with her high school.
Look what news channel it is.
Is an 8th grader. Casey Cunningham is an 8th grader at Lincoln Academy, a charter school in Pleasant Grove outside of Salt Lake City. She was reprimanded for wearing the hairstyle, but the teen and her mother says Cunningham wears them for religious reasons. Oh, brothers.
Wow.
Brothers, wait a minute. religious reasons that have to do with her spiritual journey with the Hindu religion after studying abroad in Guatemala. She says, my daughter is white and there are other students in school who happen to be of other race and ethnicity, and they have hair that can't be combed, and there's never been an issue regarding that before. Woo, that's deep, Casey's mother, Tanya Judd. Not only have they been racially profiling my daughter because she happens to be a white girl with dreadlocks, but it's also taken away the rights of my daughter's religious beliefs in her spiritual journey. Casey says her hairstyle represents her turning over a new leaf, quote unquote, and trying to find herself. Dreadlocks are not specifically banned, but the school dress code doesn't allow distracting hairstyles or unnatural hair colors. The principal said Casey is not in trouble, but says he hopes to talk to her mother to work something out. The dress code says that the students must have a neat, combed appearance, be appropriate for school, and not be distracting in the classroom, which is pretty similar to what many schools in our area have. But Casey told the news she is willing to change schools, but not her hair. I think they could be a little more accepting of it, and I think they should, because we do live in America, and it just kind of boggles my mind a little bit, she said. Woo!
Another lawsuit. Another lawsuit.
That's kind of different.
Another lawsuit. Now you're dealing with somebody's religion, the choice of religion.
See, I didn't even look at it from that point.
Yeah, that's another lawsuit. Choice, that's your religion. That's your religion. I'm sorry. Lawsuit. They try and they think they can get, but see, the only way they get away with it is if we don't do anything or we don't say anything. We don't take it to the right people. A lot of times we close our mouths and we won't say that. We just take it like that's what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel like you're done wrong, you need to go talk to somebody. Put it out there. At least you're heard. They know you mean what you mean. Even if they don't do anything, you made it a step to take another step, because you got to take steps to get to a certain place.
Right.
And if we never take those steps, a lot of people get fired wrongfully, but don't never fight the being fired wrongfully.
Right.
Never fight it. Never fight it. And there you go, your record tarnished, cause he don't come to work or he don't do. No, I was fired for wrong reasons. That didn't have nothing to do with my job performance. You know what I'm saying?
Said he been homeschooling since his son came out of the first grade. He's 14 now.
I saw that.
Homeschooling. I wish I'm so afraid for my granddaughter. I really am. She's in the North Carolina schooling system, but I mean, that's better than being in a DC school and public school, in my opinion. But I'm so afraid for her.
Why?
I don't know if afraid is the word, but just thinking about what she'll have to go through in life, period, frightens me.
Okay. And that's part of the journey.
Right.
That's why we teach our kids certain things. That's why we get them aware of things. We don't send our kids out there.
Be white. Why they just can't be white? Can't you? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ricky, but
what did he say?
He said, "Why can't they just be white?" I guess he was referring to the white girl with the dreadlocks.
Oh, okay.
That's funny to me.
and I agree with that, K. Judah. The more we wake up, the more they are afraid. Yeah, that's right. I think that's right.
Yep.
So why can't they be white?
Right.
Well, like I think I said this yesterday, and I'm gonna say it again today. Repeat. They wish they could be like us.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we do, they want it. Everything they want to copy us, want to emulate. We can go back to the music, jazz.
Oh, music period. Oh, yeah.
Jazz. Then let's Let's just look at it. Yes, I'm here.
Not just jazz.
No, not just
jazz.
That was kind of like the era that it was really noticed. You know what I'm saying? Jazz. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting jazz out there. So, then you get all these white groups coming out. Even the songs we made, you had white folk redoing them.
Yep.
Trying to cover them, and then sound nowhere like us. Didn't have the sound, didn't have the soul, didn't have any of that.
Yeah. Poor
None of
Michael
that.
Bolton. They destroyed Michael Bolton's career, man.
For real. So everything, like I said, everything is to destroy anything that makes us happy, makes us comfortable, makes us. They want to dictate and control that. Since slavery's out, any kind of way to make us uncomfortable, take us out of our comfort zone, us knowing who we are, they want to strip that. They want to keep their brand on us.
Yep.
They want to keep their brand on us.
So yesterday we was talking about, of course, Donald Kingpin Trump. He was our topic. What's new? Anything new between now and then?
Well, you know what? I watched the thing. I told you I'm on this thing, this impeachment. I thought, and I like Adam's shit. I like that lawyer. I like that cat. This cat came out throwing tomahawk missiles at him. Straight to he was killing. I mean, matter of fact. So to deny any of this, because he was putting out so many facts, and he was still saying it's still some information that's not seen because you don't want to let us see. But if you want to see it, it's up to you to ask for it. You can get it. It's in the White House. To finish the story, everything he was saying with his facts, he was saying, but it's some more stuff, some notes taken. But I don't know what the notes say. It might exonerate the president. It might not. I don't know. But if you want to know the truth, it's in the files and the papers. They're in the White House. All you got to do is subpoena them. So he was killing them with that. He was throwing facts and time and dates and with all these people, the witnesses saying, well, I had these and I wrote notes on it and I did this and I sent them to the House, but the House never got them. The House never got those stuff. They never got it. So, but if you want to see it, because they would shoot down all the witnesses and all the documents. He put it out fact. But if you want to see and finish the story and connect all the dots correctly, those things are in the White House. If you want to see them, all you got to do is ask for them and get them from the White House. But see, like I told you yesterday, they know the truth. They don't want us to know the truth. It's a lot of people in those documents,
Ricky,
that are going to be implicated in these high crimes that Donald Trump is in. So therefore, if we can suppress this evidence, you'll never know as American people. You'll never know who was part of the Donald Trump conspiracy. You'll never know. That's why they fought to shut all of that stuff down. They have the devil in charge and they want to keep, because they look at him as being massa. And he said what he wants to say to whoever, however, to anybody. If you don't agree with him, you're wrong. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. It's everybody's fault to Donald Trump. So they've made him and try to see him as God. Because see, he can say, he's been saying stuff that they've been wanting to say for a long time. Because he's president, I guess they feel like he can get away with it. Or he feels like he can get away with it. They showed sound bites of him speaking ignorant, saying, yeah, we got the documents. They don't have the documents. We got the document. So it ain't nothing they really can do. He's confessing the cover up.
Yeah, Julia sent me a link. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. That said that he confessed. Did you hear me? Yeah, you can go ahead and finish talking. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up that link and show it to you.
Okay, Jude, I thank you, bro. I thank you. I'm just speaking from my heart because these are things I'm looking at and I'm seeing, and God has given me wisdom to know better.
Amen.
God has given me wisdom to know better. So that's why I'm watching this. I don't want to be ignorant. I want people to really understand what is going on, because it's going to affect not just black folk. It's some trash. Let me stop. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ricky,
I'm sorry.
I don't know who the Facebook user is. There's a Facebook user. We probably know who it is, but they said, I like Shift 2. He be coming with it. I don't know who that is because I'm not in that BuzzTweet radio group. I asked him who it was, but it's probably somebody we know.
Right. He does. He comes with it, though. Shift is a bad rascal. He's tight. I like him. I'm telling you. And the defense, not the defense, but the prosecutors, the House is presenting a case that's is clear. It's clear. It's clear. The evidence points that way. Everything points that way. You see how they're doing. It's obvious. You can't get this. You can't get that. What are you hiding if everything was so great? What are you afraid of? To let people see. Because everything that they were talking about was not government stuff. So you can't say it was you got privilege. You're not talking about classified, but yeah, say Mike Pence even put something, classified something so that you couldn't see what he said on one of these meetings. Vice President Pence. And so you got the president, you got Pence, you got Nunes. I think Lindsey. I'm naming them. I'm naming them from what I think. Lindsey Graham is in it.
Right.
That the crazy one that was doing all the crazy talking, just talking all in circles, not saying anything. Their little the sick dog, the mad dog, the blonde haired dude. Can't think of his name. But it's a whole bunch of Republicans in the House and in the Senate that will be implicated in this stuff. That's why in the House, they did not want to vote to impeach him. That's why they didn't want witnesses to come in. And then when they came to the Senate, that's why they knocked out all the documents and all the witnesses, because they want to hide the truth. We're putting the truth out there, but they want to hide it, because if you get the documents and the witnesses, you get the whole story. But they don't want the whole story. That's why the number in the Senate is 53 to 47, and they're going to outvote us every time. Unless it's someone in that Senate that has some integrity and that are looking at the future, that's going to really look at the future and how they want this country to be. Now, if they want this country to be racist and split and divided, you keep that man in the office.
But
if you want this to be America with a democracy, he has to go. And whoever else is in there, they need to go. Now, on that issue about getting them out, I was reading earlier today about the electoral
votes, hold on.
The electoral college votes.
Hey, Judah, he about to have
talking about trying to get that done.
Go ahead.
Trying to ban that, because that's how Trump won off the electoral votes. Hillary had them beat popularity. So if we get rid of the electoral votes, now where you say, I don't know if my vote count, now you have that chance for your vote to count. So they're sending a petition around to have that taken out or renewed.
So you read the article about Trump confessing to obstructing Congress?
I don't know about that, K. Judah, but it's funny.
Oh, he about to do Spreaker, K. Judah. Don't worry about it. We about to
Who about to do Spreaker?
Huh? You.
You're saying I'm about to do Spreaker?
Yes, indeed. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go off for a minute and I'm gonna come back on because I can't hear anything.
Okay. Come on back.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, he about to do Spreaker. I'm about to, yeah. Yeah, he about to do Spreaker, homie. Facebook user, come on, Facebook user. Tell me who is this? I know it's probably somebody that I know. I can't see your name. You have to allow StreamYard for me to see your name. Please, who are you? Don't make me go into the BuzzzTweet radio group and see who you are, because then my computer will start buffering and all that. So please tell me who you are. Quick. What are goat riders? Okay, Judah, what are goat riders? Monster, brother Monster Moshe, what are goat riders? Come on up on if y'all want to come up, I'll post the link. Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Mocha. Okay, I'm sorry. That's Miss Mocha. That's my homegirl from off Spreaker. Welcome. Thanks for listening, Miss Mocha. X Squad on Spreaker.com. Yes, Ricky. I was saying I'm trying to get you to do Spreaker. You said all your friends are telling you.
Well, I got a few of them. I got a few friends, and we want to do a little. I've been putting that idea out, to do some things on relationships, couples, men and women, just different things like that. I think that would be a good topic for us brothers and sisters.
If you look at the screen and you look to your right, you'll see that ad that says Spreaker.
Which screen? The screen is on?
Yes. You see Spreaker?
I see Facebook user. Tell the truth, Ricky. Okay, you're on point. Okay.
No. I'm just saying, look at the
I see it now. I got you. Right beside you.
That's your. There you go. Bam. Ooh, K Judah. I see you, bro. I call it the United States of this here America. But
that is. United Snakes. Whoa, Lord have mercy. That's a good one.
Ricky, what do you do on Saturdays?
It depends. It depends. You just let me know what's going on. I can set some time and make myself available.
On Saturdays. You should join us on Saturdays. K Judah show on the K Judah show sometimes.
Okay.
We don't do it every Saturday. Well. He don't do it every Saturday. He'll let us know when his next show is. I'm gonna send you the invite. I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, K Judah, I thank you, man. I thank you for all your compliments, bruh. But like I said, this is just me. It's just me.
Go ahead, me.
I don't want to take up the show now because some more folk, I know it's some things that you want to put out there, but I was saying as far as voting though, we need to get on this petition. We need to get on this petition to get rid of the electoral college votes.
Trust me, if I wanted to come up on the platform, they will come up on the platform. They ain't got to say nothing. Trust me. All they got to do is say post the link and they know, bam.
I found out, I was reading that. Did you know that it has only been one Republican that has, in the elections, that have won off of popular votes?
Really?
One.
Who that be?
I didn't give the name. They didn't give the name. But they didn't give the name, but they said it's only been one Republican that has won off the popularity vote. That could have been Ronald Reagan.
Really?
It could have been Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was liked by a whole lot of, we didn't think so, but I think a lot of people liked Ronald Reagan. I don't think it was in the Bush administration. Neither one of the Bushes. I'm thinking it was Ronald Reagan. Not unless it was from some time earlier.
So about this confession. Wait a minute. I want to share this screen. Hold on one second. Bear with your sister. My home. Okay, hold on one second. Stop screen. It says, according to this law and crime website, see there? President Donald Trump said he thought the Senate impeachment trial was going very, very well for him, noting that his administration has not provided congressional investigators with any of the material necessary to make their case.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Hold on. Speaking to reporters from the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, Trump directly addressed the proceedings, saying he was happy with what he's seen thus far. He was all in Switzerland lying.
Right.
Released the conversation, all hell broke out with the Democrats because they say, wait a minute, this is much different than what Shifty, that's what he called Adam Schiff.
Shifty Schiff. Yeah, Shifty Schiff.
Shifty Schiff told us. So we're doing very well, Trump said. He then weighed in on why he thought his legal team had been so successful, appearing to openly admit that he and his administration had actively prevented Congress from obtaining material evidence directly relevant to the impeachment proceedings. Okay, I got to watch enough. I thought our team did a very good job, but honestly, we have all the material. They don't have the material, he said. So a Representative Val Demings, the House impeachment manager tasked with arguing the case, asked Trump in the Senate, when the case against Trump in the Senate, caught wind of Trump comments and immediately accused President Trump, oh shoot, what happened? Of confessing to and bragging about committing an impeachable offense. The second article of impeachment was for obstruction of Congress, covering up witness and documents from the American people. Demings, a former law enforcement officer, wrote, "This morning, the president not only confessed to it, he bragged about it. Honestly, we have all the material. They don't have the material." And you whistling.
What else do you need? From his own mouth. What else do you need? Obstruction of Congress. What else do you need? What else do you need? What else do you need, senators? That's what gets me so upset. That's what makes me so. It's right, because for me to say some stuff like that, you going to jail. Throw the key away. Throw the key away. The president, not mine. I ain't vote for him. The president of the United Snakes of America. I like that term.
That is deep. I just don't even know what to say. I'm stuck because I still believe they're not going to do anything about it. All this evidence, everything before our eyes. Do you know, I mean, I'd like to get off the topic a little bit. Do you know that Donald Trump has been charged with sexually abuse from 25 women over the past, since 1970?
Hey.
He's been accused of sexual assault. He just had a case in court this month.
But according to Donald Trump,
nobody's talking about that. But
according to Donald Trump, he didn't do it. You don't have no. He didn't do it. He didn't do it because you ain't got nobody, that's reliable speaking about what he did. The person that he did it to, they are not reliable witnesses to the case, according to Donald Trump. So their words don't matter. But whatever Mr. Liar says is supposed to be true, and we're supposed to believe that. Because that's all you see him doing is lying, except for the time when he said just a while ago, I see our defense team doing good because we got all the documents. They don't.
I bet those people was looking at him like he was crazy because they following the story.
Everybody is. And what I said about the thing, and it starts, tell you guys, man, I mean, if you got a little time, you got some time, just because the defense team is supposed to come on today. They're supposed to dispute all these facts. And I'm going to see how they try to play this thing, if they're going to be on the facts or they're going to try to blame and start saying, well, they wanted him impeached when he came in office. May be true. That may be true. But that did not make him commit the crimes that he committed and the facts that's on the table. That may be true. So what? When Obama came in office, they was ready to get rid of him. What? Same thing. Tables turn. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, tables turn. So this I just say, you say you're scared of, and I'm kind of, nervous about the outcome. That's why I say, if he gets away with it, it's going to affect a whole lot of people. And a lot of these dumb folk that voted for him, after seeing him, voted for him, after seeing him with all these sex scandals, all these lies that he was doing, all his rhetoric, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was already showing what type of person he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because we had a black man in office and America was not ready for a woman, plus with his WikiLeaks things that he put out with Russia and Putin. Oh, good God Almighty. This is another fact that came out.
Come on.
This is another fact that came out. Now, this thing was about the Ukraine, him holding aid up from Ukraine.
Right.
Now, it was under condition that he speaks on CNN and tell everybody broadcasting live that he was going to launch an investigation on Joe Biden. Now, that's what Trump wanted him to do.
Right.
Right. But now this was a new president that just came in office. And, Ukraine was supposed to already have been a corrupt country. But this new president that came in said he was not going to be corrupt. He's standing up against corruption.
Zelensky. What's his name?
Yes. Vladdy Zelensky. Yeah, Zelensky. Zelensky. Now, he said he was going to fight against the corruption. Okay, so now, Trump withholding aid for, they got it early. The money was granted early. It should have been released a long time ago. It went down, they talked about it about 3 months of him denying it, and people in his staff telling him, you're not right, you got to do this, you can't do this. You need to release this. Now, he was supposed to set up a visit to the White House with him. Mm-hmm. And he canceled that White House meeting. But at the same time he canceled the meeting, when he should have had the meeting with Vladdy, he in Russia with Putin.
Right.
So now, but Ukraine is in war with Russia.
Mm.
And we're supposed to be helping Ukraine. We got money to help them to fight Russia. You don't give them money to help their military to fight against Russia. You deny a man a thing at the White House to show some strength with America, but you go to Russia and you chill with Putin.
That's his homeboy.
What a betrayal.
Yep.
What a betrayal. And you can't, and like I said,
isn't that treason?
There's a lot of people in this loop because they act like they blind now. They can't see. If they can't see anything, they can't hear anything. What is it? Hear no evil, see no evil. What is it? How does the thing go?
That you said
see no evil.
Hear no evil, see no evil.
That's it. That's it. So that's how they're playing it right now. Unless it was Obama. They want to constantly throw in the Obama thing. But this is what I'm saying, back to my point to begin with. I want to see the direction. I want to see the direction the defense tries to maneuver and go off track versus the facts in defending the president. So I say, if you can, whoever can, watch this thing. Keep your eye on what's going on. So later on, if it does happen, you have some ammunition to fight, to help fight, to get back what we need to get. Yeah, watch it. Because I'm wondering if they, because with all this evidence that's coming up, new evidence coming up, and he's been hiding stuff, if they don't impeach him, can he be re-impeached?
What does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if he, you know how they say, okay, once you've been tried for a case, it's over with? Okay, but if new evidence comes out, these full documents, these full papers, everything that they've been holding back to prove that he was actually doing that, I wonder if they can re-impeach. They would have to go back through the thing.
Oh no.
That's what I'm kind of wondering. I don't know about the Constitution as, like that or whatever, like I should, but I'm wondering if they can go back and get him.
So I read I didn't read the article. I saw the headline and now I can't find it. It said that Giuliani was trying to distance himself from Lev Parnas. That's his, but when before that was his buddy, his friend.
His associate.
His associate. Now he's trying to distance himself from him.
Don't nobody know him now.
Don't nobody know him now.
Done been all kinds of events and meetings and took pictures on different sides of the shoulders and shook hands, but don't nobody recognize this man now. They don't know him.
Right.
Trump say he don't know him.
Right.
And got about 1 million pictures of him with him. I take pictures with everybody.
Got 1,000,003 pictures with him.
Exactly.
These people are a mess. I don't even have to watch Real Housewives or
you know what I'm telling you. This thing is really entertaining.
Yes.
To watch. It's really entertaining. You just gotta be and just sit back and listen, man.
Normally I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't watch.
Listen. Matter of fact, check this out. This is how of a disgrace it is. They put out these rules, right? So all the 100 senators are supposed to be in the room for the whole thing. No talking, no cell phones, no nothing. Only time you can talk, you go outside after the breaks and then you discuss whatever you want to discuss. Now, during the time of my man Schiff putting that thing down on him, and he was putting it down on him, so 21 seats was empty when everybody first came in there and the house was full. 23, and said they stayed out there for a long time. Amongst, guess who was out there?
Who?
Lindsey Graham was one of them. And Lindsey Graham already said this president will not be indicted ahead of time.
I think they got plans, Ricky.
Oh, they got plans. But I'm telling you, I think it's gonna end up going to the Supreme Court. If they do this with all this evidence, the Supreme Court is going to have to step in. And I believe that's somewhere in the Supreme Court gonna have to step in because Judge Roberts up there now. I know he's just shaking his head. I know he's shaking his head.
There you go.
He has to be because
Rudy Thug Life Giuliani. There you go.
They done had many. They done read all kinds of statements that's in black and white that Rudy done printed on different paper, Rudy Giuliani paper, Laura paper, and I'm doing this with the consent of the president.
What?
Everything I know, yeah, everything. I'm doing it up under consent of the president, and the president telling these lead officials that's over there, go to Rudy. Listen, go to Rudy before y'all got to go to Rudy to see what's going on.
He was protecting himself, trying to at least check this out. Rudy Giuliani distanced himself on Fox News from his indicted associate Lev Parnas. Parnas has claimed in recent interviews that he helped Giuliani carry out a pressure campaign against Ukraine, but President Donald Trump's personal attorney tried to put daylight between him and his former henchman. Lev is someone I was close to, Giuliani told the Ingraham Angle. Obviously, I was misled by him. I feel very bad. I was godfather to his child and spent a lot of time. I feel sorry for him.
So this the closeness. You so close to this man. You godfather to his child. Y'all work together. So now all of a sudden he don't know what went on, but you distancing yourself from him now. Because he done told the truth. So now you want to distance yourself from him?
The ad said he declined to address somewhere. He declined to address Parnas' claims, but insisted those allegations were untrue. He says, I'm not going to respond to him for each and every one of the misrepresentations he's made because there are so many. There's so many. He said, if I'm called as a witness, I'm prepared to do it. I will not be sucked into a point-by-point response, which I am ready to give in great detail in front of Congress or a court, in which it will turn out that he lied multiple times.
Well, he ain't took no stand. He ain't went up under the stand. He ain't said anything. His oath, because perjury is a mother. See, that's why you got a lot of folks that don't want to get on that stand because they understand up under that oath of perjury now, you can do some time.
Yeah.
So we don't need witnesses. We don't need witnesses because if the witnesses, they got to get up here to lie or they got to tell the truth. What you gonna do? You gonna go to jail to save this dude here? Because when you get caught later on for lying, you go into jail.
Crazy self.
Catch-22. I'm telling you. Catch-22. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Which one? You gonna stand up for right? You gonna tell the truth or you gonna lie? And when you lie, you go into jail. When you tell the truth, you're gonna have some consequences because, I mean, unless you weren't in the loop. If you weren't in the circle, if you were in the circle and you came out and you told what was going on, you know, well, he told us to do it. I did it up under his orders. You're going to be free. You're good. You're good because he told you to do that. And you just did your job, what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You can't get in trouble for that. That's what my boss told me to do. I did what my boss told me to do. There's too much evidence out there already. And they try to say they don't have a case. The case is really strong. It's really an open and shut. It's done. It should be done. He needs to be removed. It should be done. That evidence is just that strong. And then when you say, I can't get documents because they blocking documents, what are you hiding? What are you hiding? Mr. Obama had to show birth certificate and all that to be considered black and a U.S. citizen.
Right. So what?
From Trump, I ain't even seen from Trump. You ain't even seen financial statements. No tax, none of that. No tax income, nothing. So everything he has said has been off lies. He's been bankrupt so many times. He ain't built nothing. He got his stuff by going bankrupt so you don't lose nothing. That's why they got so much stuff. We don't do that. We don't go bankrupt. We'll lose it. We'll lose it because our credit, we trying to keep our credit right. You know, because it takes 7 years for it to come off your credit or whatever, however that goes. So we don't see it like that. We don't do the bankruptcy, or it's a chapter, what is it, 13?
Something like
that. We file. We'll file a chapter 13, but we won't file the bankruptcy where we keep everything and don't have to really do anything. They keep everything. When they claim bankruptcy, they keep everything. The cars, the house, all of that stuff. That's why a lot of them have what they have. Not what they earned, how they got over. Better look, better watch.
It's some interesting times that we are living in.
Better watch this stuff I'm telling you. Just watch. Keep your eyes open. Don't be deceived. Don't let the devil fool you. Keep your eyes open. Don't let this be so boring. I can't watch. You know what? I ain't watched none of my shows I like to watch. All day yesterday. I ain't seen not one show from 1 o'clock to about 9 something.
I have not watched TV in so long.
Well, this is something. This is something. You know, when you want to talk, to really see some stuff, you need to watch this. And I'm gonna tell you,
I watched the I'm not really following it, but I'll watch clips of it, just to keep up.
Yeah, well, and the clips don't do you really any justice.
I probably not. But it gets so boring.
The clips don't do you any justice. It does not do you any justice because it's so much that they're not showing you in the clips.
Mm-hmm. So I'll get my in between from you. So hey, what I miss, I get from you.
Wow. So I guess I'm gonna be the political analyst now, huh?
Political analyst.
Yeah, I'm the political analyst now, huh?
That's right. Have you ever heard of Barron Trump novels?
Mm-mm.
Barron
His son?
Listen.
His son?
Listen, check it out. The Barron Trump novels are 2 children's novels written in 1889 and 1893 by an American author named Ingersoll Lockwood. Okay? And in that book, Barron Trump, it's one book called Travels and Adventures of Little Barron Trump and His Wonderful Dog in 1889. And then there's a sequel called Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. Okay? In the novels, Barron Trump is able to time travel. He can go to different places. His main home is in Russia. He worked for someone. His boss is called the Don. You think I'm lying? You need to look it up. Think I'm lying?
Wow.
In the next book, Barron Trump becomes president and resides in New York. When he became president, people protest.
Is that the book?
This is a book written in 1889. I swear, I promise you, this is no lie. Look it up. In the next book, he became president, and guess where he resided?
Where
the Trump Towers reside today.
New York. Good God Almighty.
And it's in the exact same spot.
How in the?
I'm telling you.
I don't know about
Look it
girl,
up.
You don't hit me with something there.
You don't believe me? Look it up.
You know what? Well, listen, I don't know if you check this dude out, his name, that ancestry.com type thing.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if you trace his roots, Trump's roots, and take them back where he originates from, his people. Since you say that book was written way back there, I'm wondering if he's a descendant somewhere from Russia.
It says Barron Trump's adventures begins in Russia.
See?
The
Yeah,
book
girl. Wow.
book where he became president is called The Last President, in which in New York City is driven by protests, following by shock victory. They were shocked that he became president.
Wow, sound like right now, don't it?
I'm trying to tell you. It's
you gotta look at that copy and see if that. Hey, look, make sure see if that copyright is what it is, and see if they didn't write the book in that time frame.
I went to the library and ordered the book for myself. It took too long to come. Grant you, it took too long to come, so I just totally let them send it back. But I found the transcripts or where I can read the book for free online. It's yeah. Go ahead.
Well, speaking, let's kind of change the subject just a little bit.
Yes,
speaking on books,
of course.
Speaking on books, you know our homegirl, she got her book out.
Kim Mills, right?
No, Martina Harris.
Yeah, and Kim together, both of them together. They're the same book.
Oh, okay. They write. Okay, yeah.
Right.
So I want to read this book because I've traveled some of these roads that Tina that I done been there with her. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so some of these roads or whatever, and I would like to read it because I really believe it's going to be a good book.
Well, I'm definitely going to get it. Kim was my first.
I gotta have it.
Kim was my first interview on my podcast.
Oh wow!
Yeah, my very first interview.
Okay.
Yep.
So we done had a lot of classmates up there.
Just Kim, the only one, and then y'all the only two. Nobody. I tried, to get people to come on, but they just not feeling it, I guess. So maybe when they hear this and see that you're on, they'll come on. I have a interview lined up with Goldwater.
Okay. Now, I don't know what makes you think they're gonna come because I came on the thing. I'm not all of that.
You got all that knowledge. Look at my brothers in the chat room. Enjoyed your knowledge of what's going on. They even said you needed your own talk show. They said it. I ain't said. They said it. I'm just saying, I've reached out to a lot of people from Kingston for interviews, but I'll let you know, and I never heard back from them, so I just stopped asking people. And when I stopped asking people, that's when I, hooked up with K Judah and his, K Judah show, and I just fellowship with them. They come on my platform. Me and Julius go on their platform. I love them. They're my brothers. They like my brothers and my sisters over there, and I can't wait for you to listen to his show, the next show that he have. I'm definitely going to send you out an invite because I think you'll enjoy.
Yeah, keep me posted.
Absolutely. And you can always go back and listen to his. You can go to subscribe to his show, K Judah show on YouTube, and go back and listen to some of our live shows or some of his videos. Even I think you would thoroughly enjoy his videos.
Okay.
But let me tell you, when you listen to his videos, make sure you got you a pen and a pad, brother.
Oh, he putting it down deep like that?
What? What? I lied to you not.
Okay. Nate, note-taking session. Okay.
Absolutely. I lied to you not.
Well, you know what? I got a homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude is deep. He's deep. I love him. This is my homie. He is deep. He's much deeper than I am, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of wisdom. I need to get him on this thing when I come on to discuss some topics and things like that.
Yes, absolutely. Send him the link.
I need to get him on this thing.
Yes.
For real. So I will do that. I'm gonna give him your link for one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see where it goes.
You know what? I lied. I did have Stephen Judge on my show for quite some time. He would come on my show and play. He a DJ.
Okay.
So he would come on my show and play music, but his I haven't heard from him in a while. I don't know what happened to him.
Might need to reach out to him.
I did, and when I reached out to him, he closed down everything.
Oh, wow.
I know his daughter passed away. That's all I know, but He bad on the ones and twos too, Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is bad. I think I deleted all his shows though to make room on my platform, but he is bad. He did a lot of my radio drops too. He made some radio drops for me. Bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of nervous about.
Your homeboy, and we get up here and shoot the fat.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous, about doing my own thing. I could come on your show and speak a little bit, but just doing my own thing, kind of nervous, man.
It ain't nothing. It's not about. And you can do that. All you do is sit there and talk. And Spreaker give you 15 minutes for free every day until you feel like you upgrade anytime.
Okay. You're gonna have to keep in contact with me to help me out, baby.
I got you.
Like I said, I might be moving kind of slow. That's kind of getting my confidence up to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You said,
to make sure I got the right platform.
You said people are telling you should do it, and maybe that's what you should do. Try it out.
I think people saying that just because they like me. I think that's what it is. That's all.
You're knowledgeable. You got something to say. You got something to say, and people will listen to you. If you got something to say, it's your duty to tell it.
I got a lot to say. It's a lot I think about.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a lot I can say, at different topics. Like I said, I want to bridge the gap between us black, the brothers and the sisters.
And see, we talk about that a lot on K. Judah's show too.
Yeah, I would love to. That's one of those things I would love to do, because I find it's a gap in understanding black women and black women understanding black men.
Mm-hmm.
And when I talk to my female counterparts or whatever, we do a lot of this because, relationships and all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need to know so we know how to handle, because, a lot of people are being deceived, hearts being broken, people playing games or whatever. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. So I feel like those are conversations that we need to have, a little panel, discussing these things, love and all of that.
That's what we do over on K. Judah's platform. We do it all the time. I'm telling you, we do it all the time.
Well, I will hook up with that one then. I will hook up.
I can't wait for you to listen to the show.
K. Judah, you still up here?
I think K. Judah left.
Okay.
He'll probably be back later on. So, man, I'm saying if you got something else you want to talk about, we can keep talking. If not, we can end this thing right here and pick it back up later on or tomorrow or whatever.
Okay. We'll do. We'll see what happens, because, it's a lot of stuff that's going to go on today in the next hour.
Right. So if either one of my brothers go live, I'm going to send you a link to so you can listen in. One of them will probably go live today.
Okay. Do it. I thank you once again.
Absolutely.
For inviting me. I gave what I could give.
Right.
At this time.
Right.
So whenever you need me, whenever you feel like you want to talk about something and I can share, I'll share.
Right. So whenever I want to fire up, I'm gonna hit you up and say, I'm going on. You ready?
I'm open. If I'm available, I will be on it with you.
Right. And I just want to thank my brothers, Monster Moshe and K. Judah for joining in on the chats. I really appreciate them coming in. And also Miss Mocha. She came in over on Facebook. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Miss Mocha was the one that said she likes shift too.
Right. Okay. You finally got to use it. Who it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mocha Bella.
Yeah.
I gotta look her up and see who she is.
She's I forgot where she's from. She is a colleague on Spreaker. She is down with a radio group called X Squad.
Okay.
Very supportive. I love Miss Mocha. She's very supportive. And she's probably in the BuzzTweet radio group. Yeah, she's in the BuzzTweet radio group if you want to check her out. That's where she was tweeting from. I mean,
okay.
Hey, speaking of, before you go, let me pull up some I wanted to I'm so glad I thought about it. Donald Trump. Donald Trump does a lot of tweeting, right?
All the time.
All the time. But I noticed lately that instead of him tweeting his own, he's doing a lot of retweeting.
I told you. Because everything that comes out of his mouth, he gets in trouble. So someone has to write his tweets for him and tell him
but for a
what
long
to
time,
say.
It seems like nobody was telling him anything, and he just tweeted what he wanted to tweet.
Right now, they better hold on to him and shut him up because he's incriminating himself every time he opens his mouth.
But they don't do nothing about it.
Look, it's covered. People see. People see. People see. And I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust that this country is a little bit better than it is. The grand old party got something going on. But I think it's some people outside that grand old party that wants this country to be a democracy. And I think a lot of them, some of them, like I said, they don't want him in there. They don't want him in there. And it's only the racists that's really supporting him. You know, he's doing everything right now to try to act like he's presidential by signing everything and going up here and saying, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. All of that is to pull shades over your eyes from this impeachment and the truth of what he has actually done.
So you're not on Twitter, right?
No, I mean, I haven't got an account. I mean, I have the account, but I really don't get on it like that. I really don't get on it like that. And see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just, as far as being just social like that, throwing myself out there, I don't know. Say what?
I said, am I going too fast?
Girl, you throwing everything on me right now. Girl, I feel like I'm in the military signing all kind of documents, just signing. Good gracious.
This is Donald Trump's Twitter.
Thank you, Miss Mocha Bella. Thank you.
This is Donald Trump's Twitter page. It's hilarious. People be going on him, People be going on him.
Yeah, well, I have this.
I only speaks the truth, sister.
I have this Top Buzz app that I look at, with all the news features and all of that. It's a good app. It's a good app. It's a great app. And that's where I get a lot of information from reading all. That is a great app.
Oh yeah, it is. It really
Top
is.
Buzz.
I like Raw
Buzz.
Story. I use Raw Story. I like Top Buzz too, but I use Raw Story. I love Raw Story.
I have to put that. I had to get that one.
Yeah,
I have to get that one.
I like it because the articles are very short and sweet and just to the point. I love it.
Okay, Raw Story. Got you.
Yeah,
because I got to keep up with you, man. I got to keep up with you. I got to keep up with you. You'd be surprised,
My mind be going all in different kinds of places, man. It be going so fast. I do need to slow down sometimes, though. I really do.
But that's what we need. That's what we need. We need to keep right on enlightening one another.
Right.
Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. You can't take knowledge away from someone that has knowledge. You can't do it.
Right.
You can't do it. That's power. You have grounds to stand on when you know stuff.
Someone we have not talked about is Mike Bloomberg. What do you?
Oh, that's a good one.
What do you think about Mike Bloomberg?
You know what? with Mike, you know, I've been looking at his ads and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and seems like, and I like him. I like him because of what he's done. You know, the man was fired at 39, started his own company. Now he's just as rich as I don't know what. He's a go-getter.
But wasn't he the one? Wasn't he the one that started that frisk, stop and frisk?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yes, he was. If you don't know, I'm telling you, he is.
Okay.
And someone asked him about that in a video, and he acted like
in New York, right? That was in New York, right?
He acted like he couldn't remember. Yes.
Okay.
He acted like he couldn't remember. He also, do you know the story of the Central Park 5? About the 5 black men, black boys
that was accused of something.
Yes, in Central Park, accused of raping and beating a white woman.
Right.
And found out the person that did it confessed.
Right.
So these men were exonerated. They had, and they sued the city, and Mike Bloomberg would not give them their money. He spent millions and millions of dollars just so that they couldn't get their money. It took the next mayor to come in order for them to get their money. He granted them their money. Mike Bloomberg tried to pretend like he didn't remember none of this.
Well, I got a different look on Mike Bloom now. He won't get my vote.
You better research it. And what I don't like, and I'm so mad at the black churches for this, for allowing these white pastors to come in with these fake ass apologies. I mean, these white politicians. Sorry, white politicians to come in and apologize with these fake apologies.
Let's talk about that.
Bring it, brother.
Let's talk about
Mike Bloomberg is one of them. And the black church is so damn stupid. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Let's talk about the churches. And I'm not just putting it on a black church. And I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Not to cut you short of that. Not to cut that off or, try to elude what you're saying.
Go ahead.
But we're looking at this. I'm going to country-wise, America, voting, standing for someone, understanding, and I look at it. I guess it's like a black religion and a white religion.
Crazy.
Which is crazy because it's a different God some kind of way, but he's giving different messages.
Yep.
He's giving different messages. And the message that we receive is to be good to everybody, not to judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because how we judge people, we're going to be judged. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe white folk have that in their Bible. For some reason.
They don't.
For some reason, I don't. That's why I say I think they give us different Bibles. When you go to buy a Bible, I guess, you go to the bookstore, however, they got a black section. They point you to the black Bible section, and then the white folk, they take them to the white section. I don't know. But somewhere it's not the same. The heart of these, the religions, it's totally different. That's why I'm a spiritual person. Denominations, I really don't have anything, to believe the denomination. I believe in the word being the word.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing added, nothing taken away.
Nothing added, nothing taken away. Now, the rest of what I get from the word is what he gives me. And that depends on my heart. It's what I receive.
Say that again.
What he gives me is what he gives me, and that depends on my heart, on what I receive.
Okay.
On my heart, what I receive. I have to have a pure heart of God. I have to have a pure heart of God in order to receive what God is really trying to say to me.
Right.
Because now we can apply what we want to apply to us according to the Bible. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that part out. I ain't gonna put that. That ain't part of it for me. You know what I'm saying? That's I ain't gonna. Okay, I hear that, but that I don't hear that. I'm gonna take that out. So it's like we take what we want to take out of it instead of the whole unadulterated thing.
Yep.
You know,
and
finding ourselves in it. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. And it's up to me to change me.
Right.
According to the way Yah would have me.
Right.
So, you know, that's my guideline. That's why I don't worry about anything. That's not why I'm not even worried about the impeachment, but I'm keeping an eye on it.
Right. It's entertaining for one thing.
Because I'm going to be covered because I am a child of God.
Absolutely.
I'm not worrying about it because he already told me he's going to take care of me. I'm not worrying about it. And I know he has control of everything. That's why I'm not worrying about it. My God is bigger than any problem that I could ever face. You know, my problems to God is just a little dot.
A speck.
A speck. Right. Right. So therefore, I'm gonna believe everything that God shares with me and tells me.
Right.
It's not about what man says, because man does not have the final say. Doctors have told people they're gonna have cancer and they're gonna never get healed.
Right.
And God made a difference and said, nope, you heal cancer free, everything, you're gonna live for 80 more years.
Right.
So man don't have the final say. Trump does not have the final say. Senate does not have the final say. God is going to, I told you, the beginning of that impeachment was really, really good. How they started that thing off.
Right.
That prayer was something. The prayer was something to prick your heart.
I missed
it. Huh?
I'm looking it up though.
Yeah, it was something to prick your heart. And then they came back with the Pledge of Allegiance, liberty and justice for all. Okay. American people want justice. The American people want justice. Donald Trump don't want it.
Nope.
The Republicans don't want it. But the majority of the people in this country want justice. K. Judah back. K. Judah back.
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back. So
he probably went
like I said, if we don't, as far as the religion, as far as God, bridging the gap with these white and black churches, we're not going to be the people of God that God wants us to be. Back to that same question, back to that same thing, I sent you, you know, you said about the Slave Master song that he wrote.
Right, right.
But in that thing about that Jesse, what is it, Duplantis that he was talking about? Yeah, we are the chosen. We are the Hebrew children. You said that yesterday. We're the chosen. That's why we have had such a struggle, because that's what the enemy desires. The devil has always been against us.
Yep.
The devil has always tried to hold us down.
Yep.
But God,
from the womb.
But God, our faith, our strength, the people of God, black folk, we've overcome everything the devil has tried to come against us, bring to us. We've overcome. It's a victory right there. That's a victory. Even though we're in a struggle, we fighting, we getting beat down, we getting black eyes or whatever, but we fighting and we still surviving.
We still here.
Still here.
Ain't going nowhere.
And like he said, the only way that we can lose is when we fight against ourselves. That's why these drugs and the alcohol on every corner, drugs been put in our neighborhoods, you know, it's to kill us.
Yeah.
So we can kill each other off. That's why they don't want to give us money.
And it's working.
It is, but that's our lack of knowledge, though.
That's what?
Our lack of knowledge.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because we're not working together to help one another.
Absolutely. That's one of the main things.
That's right. We're not working together. And like you said, the Black Panther Party had it right.
Right.
When they said we help our own people, we help our own. We make sure we're looked out for. Right. Don't rely on the government to do nothing. Don't rely on them. We do our own stuff. And that's where we need to get back to. It was a prime example when you go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, when you got the Black Wall Street, when we ain't bothering nobody, we thriving over here.
Right.
We're thriving. Oh, we don't have to go to your store. We got our own stores. We ain't got to go to your community. We got our own community. But because we won't spend the money in their stores and won't giving them our money, we got to shut this down.
Right.
We got to shut this down, all because, and the reason what they tried to blame it on was a black kid, elevator operator or something. That's what I think he was, an elevator operator in this building. White woman got in the elevator with him. By the time they got to the top or the bottom, however it was, she done claimed he done did something to her. So now, you remember that movie, Rosewood?
Yes.
It was a nigga.
Yes.
They start all of that. They start all of that.
Welcome to the platform.
Was supposed to have started, huh?
Shalom,
that was their reason.
Shalom.
That was their reason.
Ricky, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Brother Monster Moshe is on the platform.
What's up, brother Monster? How you doing, bro?
I'm blessed, brother.
I thought
Same here.
It was bad.
Oh no, he came in and came out.
Oh, he'll probably be back. He probably went to get something to eat. So how you doing, brother Moshe?
I am blessed.
I know that's right.
Yes.
We all here. So
I'm feeling good like a Hebrew should.
I know.
That's right. That's right.
I know that's right. So y'all see Michael Bloomberg on the screen. It said he defended the stop and frisk for years, and now he's sorry. That stop and frisk was aimed at brown people.
Ain't no stop, no sorry now.
Right. He's trying to run for the presidency. Now he's sorry.
Yeah, so he trying to, it's all a game. And I don't like how y'all get caught up in that political game, man. That's white folks' business, family.
But we have to know.
I do. I study my enemies all the time.
Okay. You gotta study your enemies.
And ain't none of them my friends. Ain't none of them.
That's
even
why
Adam Schiff either. You don't know about Adam Schiff buddy Ed Buck, huh?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Right now, he representing. Now, whatever he do later after this here, okay, then we'll deal with that later. But right now, he putting it down. So I like him because he's doing what we need him to do.
Well, he told a lie off top when he first came through. But I don't like Trump. I don't like none of them people, bro.
I understand.
I don't either.
I have both sides. I don't like no Republicans. I never got caught up into that. And I'm 36. I really didn't start getting into it until Trump really came because he made it entertaining.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying?
Me neither.
So he made it entertaining. I know he ain't no good either with his perverted ass. Whoever man touch his daughter like that and talk about his daughter, he ain't right. All right, they reptilians, man. They ain't no good. None of them. And I'm like, everybody getting mad at Trump when Bush was up in there killing everything up under the sun.
But that's past tense though, because we were mad at Bush. We were mad at Bush. We were mad at Bush. We spoke out about Bush.
I'm mad at all of them. Obama too. He on the list too.
What's your problem, brother? What's your problem with Obama?
Obama, man, he was built by the Rothschilds. He was groomed by the Rothschilds for many years as a child. And his daddy ain't even from Kenya. His daddy is named Frank Marshall Davis. I'm 36, family, and I've been doing my research since I was 20. And when I've been in this walk with my eyes open, and I've been deep into that stuff, and into that government and to all them people, all the Freemasons and everything, bro. It scared me to death. I was sick for many months when I got woke up because I was a sheep. I was a zombie lost on the path to Lucifer. You know what I'm talking about? Listening to all that horrible music and doing horrible things. But I woke up when I had my kids, and it took a couple real OGs to come bring me some DVDs and stuff to wake up. And I took the internet and I start searching for stuff instead of looking up porn and dumb videos and everything. I started looking and using it for what them white folks use it for.
Exactly.
Right.
I became woke, man. I woke. I know about all them presidents and every single one of them. Probably the only two good ones was Abraham Lincoln and JFK. And they did. They killed both of them.
You think?
Because I like hold on. Let's clear the air, bro.
Abraham, and they won't tell you Abraham had a little black in him.
So they say.
He had some roots.
So they say, but he had some stuff with him too now.
Yeah, all of them do, family. Everybody got some.
Because as far as the emancipation and all of that, man.
Yeah, slavery and
he had to do that.
You said he had to do it?
He had to do that, man. Because I think he had to do that. That was because of something. I can't remember exactly.
You're right. And me too.
He had to do that.
Go back and look it up.
He had to do that because it was something else. But it wasn't really
they was on
to
his
be
neck.
intended to free us like that.
Yeah, they was on his neck because all of them had slaves.
Yeah, it was something else to that.
Yep, it was.
It was something else to that now. It won't just, he was just, good. Yeah, we just good for all the black folk because.
So, you don't
it was something else with that.
You don't think he really wanted to free the slaves? I read.
Everything is deeper and deeper.
Slaves.
Yeah, it's something deep. It's something else behind that. Why?
Always something behind that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We got to dig, go through that rabbit hole to find out all that information. And it's deep. I learn something every day, family. I learn something new every day. And it's cool that I meet K Judah and Ben link me up with the sisters so we could all link up now and spread this information. See, I can learn something from y'all too.
Somebody from the Facebook chat room, BuzzTweet Radio chat room, want to know, Moshe, if you are a registered voter.
I'm an ex-felon. I never voted in my life.
So
when I learned when black folks couldn't vote back in the day, when we couldn't even vote, and then they gave it to us as a privilege, I knew it wasn't right.
We kind of touched on that yesterday, me and Ricky. I said I don't think I would ever vote again.
No, I vote.
He kind of went on me.
Yeah, I did because, like I said, and like we understand that electoral vote has won presidents their elections, but by popularity, they weren't the people's choice.
If Hillary would have got in there, bro, man, all hell would have broke loose.
Your point? Why you say your reason for saying that?
Man, all hell would have. We call her Killary.
Well, you know what? I think she would have. I'm gonna tell you like this: she would have been better than what we got.
Man, ain't no better. He ain't no better either. It's like pick your poison.
Well, I would have took that poison over what we're getting right now.
Hey, I'm not.
I would have took that poison over than what we're getting right now.
I'm not gonna argue with you with that one, bro.
Okay, okay.
Just they all snakes, bro. I don't trust now one of them, bro.
Well, you know, but somebody got to govern the nation.
And
why not?
The Most High? Why not the Most High?
Because you know we turned that we turn away the Most High when we ask for our first king. So he's like, oh no, y'all don't want me. Okay, bye, boom.
We don't need no people ruling over us. Them people don't really count in our lives like that.
We did it though.
Them people here to more to make our lives more worse, family.
Okay, so let me ask you something. With no government, no law, no nothing, what kind of world? What would we have? And I understand. I believe in God. I'm a child of God now. So, and my faith is in God.
Yes, sir.
So now, without someone and a government and people to kind of regulate things, what would we have without it?
We had our own leaders governing, like really looking out for the people. We really needed no presidents. They killed everything that we had that was leaders. You know what I'm saying?
But you just said we didn't need leaders. You just said that. We don't need leaders.
We didn't. But there was some leaders that was for the people, for us.
Okay, but still, like you said we don't need leaders. So I mean, without anybody to lead, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody following what?
I'm a leader. You a leader. She a leader. Y'all my elders. Y'all my elders. So I look at y'all as my leaders. I don't look at them people as my leaders. That's on TV. Look at y'all.
That's a great point, Moshe.
That is
a great point. But
and so what he's saying, what he's saying is we you know what and so what I'm getting from you, Moshe, is that us black folk, we
as a whole, as a nation,
we need to be better leaders and better examples to one another.
Always. See, that's why I hopped on the panel, because I'm here just to support the sister in you.
Right. So, like I said, so your point, that's a good point. We need to be more leaders, better examples.
Yep.
In our communities.
Yep.
In our households.
Everywhere.
In the school. We just need to be better leaders by example. For us. That's why I was telling her, I look at the brothers, and I don't know, I'm just speaking now. I don't know if you wear your pants down and sagging and all that or not, but
no, I'm 36. My father.
Okay, well, I don't know, because it's a lot of young men. It's a lot of young men your age and above, my age.
They lost.
And they still doing that crazy stuff.
But they lost. I was taught when I was young, that's the penitentiary era. That's what you do when you're in the joint, when you want somebody to come get it.
Yeah.
You know what? I tell them that all the time. And these fools, you know what? They don't care about that.
Well, they think it's trendy. Don't nobody want to see your drawers. Unless a Jezebel, a filthy woman that ain't got no common sense. Now, a real woman you ain't gonna get no real woman with that. And I think that's kind of homosexual activities to me.
True.
I don't want to see your drawers, bro. I don't want to see your briefs.
None of that.
Why would you want to? Because if I get in a fight with you, I know exactly what to do.
Exactly. You gotta hold. You can't fight. You can't fight and hold the pants up at the same time.
And I'm coming hard. So I
You're right. You can't fight and hold the pants up at the same time.
I ain't gonna give you no chance to keep pulling them back up, brother.
You ain't gonna be able to run for one, because I'm gonna make them like they the shackles on your feet.
Pull up on you, how you gonna run?
Exactly.
I ain't gonna be no vicinity with you. Because I know you ain't gonna make it.
You lost, bro. Don't put my name in it when you get caught. Because I had my pants tight.
And my shoes laced up. My boots laced.
Exactly. Don't be mad at me because I ain't get caught.
You just gotta you gotta just be physically prepared in this spiritual battle, brother.
I agree.
It's a spiritual battle. And it's in the Bible. And we living in the last days, my brother. I love all y'all with my heart. And I'm here to support y'all and whatever y'all got to say. You know, I might debate with y'all on a little certain things because that's white folks' business, man. That ain't about us. That's Esau.
You know what?
You know,
Monster,
you a president, you a leader, you a mayor to me. You run for something, and I'll give you all my votes, and I'll bring all the votes with me.
You know what?
Both of y'all.
I take that, but you know what about debating, bro? You know, all of us have, like you say, all of us have knowledge to bring to the table.
Yes, sir.
And debates are to bring out understanding and clarity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I may not agree with everything you say right at the time.
Yes,
sir. So when I ask a question, it's for you to break it down to me.
Yes,
to
sir.
make me understand what you're saying. Because in your eyes, you see it a different way than I see it. So what you bring to me, it's gonna be an eye opener. Even though I first disagree with it, you know, and it might take several questions for it to really click and say, okay, I see what you're saying now. I got you.
Yeah, because I'm up under y'all. I'm an 83 baby. I'm an 80.
Woo, the good old days, boy.
Yeah.
I'm up under y'all.
but look, that doesn't matter your age.
Yes, sir.
It's your maturity.
Yes, the maturity and the people.
It's your maturity level.
And how did you got to progress through these years. You got to more advance. You got to advance with the years and the cultures.
Exactly.
So you
that's
can know
why
where you're coming from.
That's why this is a good thing. This is a good panel. This is a good panel, man. It's one of those things, like I say, to enlighten. So you know, like I say,
on the other one when the other brothers K Judah in it, we be about 5-6 deep. So you gonna jump on.
I'm telling you, I can't wait for him to
You got another one.
I'm about to text him.
You got Brother Rick. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to you, Brother Rick. I'm gonna find your channel too. You can link it in the chat.
I'll try to do what I can. I got you.
Brother Rick, he haven't used his channel in a long time, but we're about to change that.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right because
we need you in this battle. We need you in the cyber battle.
Hey, baby, I do what I can. And like I said, I'm not a computer savvy type person. You know what I'm saying?
Me either, brother.
Because I'm an older kid. All this technology, I do what I can. You know,
I'm just now learning too.
Okay, I got a smartphone, so I'm still trying to be smart because I got the smartphone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no way I can be dumb with a smartphone. Because Google,
me too, bro.
Google,
but these phones be dumb too.
Yeah, they do.
But you can get. I'm gonna tell you, you can get it quicker than we used to get it by going. We had to go to the library and go through some card catalogs and all that stuff. Right now, all you gotta do is say,
"You still got it. You still got it."
All I gotta do is say, "Okay, Google."
Just mess with it a little bit, Brother Rick. You still got it.
I'm working on it. I'm learning. Like you say, you can learn something new every day.
Yes, sir.
From everybody.
Yes, sir.
From everybody. You just got to keep your eye on things and study. Be observant.
Yes, sir.
Be observant. Be quiet. And just watch.
Yes, sir.
You'll learn a whole lot about people and everything. Habits, everything.
Now, with these people about having these kids, what is this new trend about these people having our kids cut their hairs off?
What?
No. He's talking about what the article about the hair that you was talking about.
The kids. You talking about what we was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's these kids. It's a lot. They're criticizing us from our hair. Let me pull the article.
I hear it's a new trend coming out because you know they did that when that boy was wrestling.
Right.
And they had tried to have him cut his hair. He was on an all-white team as well.
That's what we was just talking about. Right. And then we were talking about the little third grader who they made, she couldn't take her pictures because her hair had a streak of red in it.
Form of control.
Yeah.
I said it. Yep.
Military and stuff like that. That's a form of control and camp.
Exactly.
And militarizing. And controlling people. having us cut our wisdom and our strength and our youth out our hair. Because there's wisdom and youth in them hairs and them strands.
Yeah.
Right.
And meddling.
That's why
you can use our hair to pull cars with and stuff. The hairs, the strands are strong. There's strength in them hair. And they use them and that's why they brought them Asians and them chemicals out here to burn our sisters and kill our sisters' hairs off.
To weaken it. To weaken
the mind as well.
I regret I ever put chemicals in my hair, in my daughter's hair. I regret it.
Respect, Master. You regret it? Oh, I
regret it.
Oh man. I know we was all tricked.
Oh yeah.
We woke now. We woke now, sis.
Was on the highs. Was on the highs.
Yeah.
You know, he's brought those scales off. So
yeah,
like I said, we just keep right on educating each other, keep everybody up on the events that's going on, keep praying, keep believing, and just keep being the people of God that we're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's all I say. We got to be the front runners on this YouTube.
Exactly. I never thought I'd be up here doing this.
Yeah, me either, brother.
Well,
it's good to open up with other brothers and sisters out there that's woke, because we limited.
Well, yeah, I guess I've been one of those that read a lot but wouldn't comment, wouldn't give my opinion or my point of view.
Same here.
And that's how I've been. I get knowledge, I hear, okay, that's right, but I would never throw in my 2 cents.
Yeah, same here.
So now with this here, and B just opened me up, and she's still trying to open me up. She's trying to get deep.
Oh yeah.
She's trying to get all the way down to my shoelaces and all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she's moving fast on me.
You're gonna open up, B, you're gonna be stumping down like me and the rest of them.
I'm telling you, hey, Moshe, mess around and have a TV show.
Man, you gonna have it going.
If that happens, I'm there.
I know that's right.
I'm there. I'm there. Matter of fact, you need to come up with a. I know you got your thing. I don't know what you call your show. What's your show name?
My BuzzzTweet Radio.
Okay, that's the radio. That's your radio thing.
But I have different shows. When I do my morning shows, I call it Rise and Grind with BeeSparrow, because I be up like 4 o'clock in the morning starting my shows. Okay,
so what this you need to have. You got to get a name for this one too. You got to figure out a name for this one too, because the issues and the thing,
Well, I usually use Shooting the Fat, but let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about Shooting the Fat. I went to Google Shooting the Fat, and I talked about this with Julius, right? And Shooting the Fat means something very sexual. I don't want to talk about it, but the name of it means ejaculating. That's what it means, right?
It sounds like it.
Yeah. So, Ricky, Ricky, what they used to say back in the day, not shooting the fat, but it was something similar to shooting the fat. Like,
as far as that?
Yeah, it was kind of it was talking. It means talking. That's what I was aiming for. But so I asked Julius.
Shit and something like that.
Something like that. I asked Julius, did he think I should change the name Shooting the Fat? And he said no. So it's still Shooting the Fat.
But you saying it like how it is. You see straight facts. But
right.
You know what?
Hey, that's
good. Maybe I should Shooting the Fat.
Straight fact. The eye opener.
You damn it! You just gave me an idea.
Go
shooting the facts. Shooting the facts. The eye opener.
I was saying shooting the facts. FATS. But you damn it. FACTS. That's what it is, Ricky. Shooting the facts.
That's it. Shooting the facts.
Moshe, you the man, brother. You the man, brother.
That's it. That's it. Now from this, let's let it blow up.
Let it go.
Let it blow up. Shooting the facts.
Ricky, what do you think about this topic right here in the
What it's saying?
A top company cut off black farmers one by one. Y'all know we love chicken. How they gonna cut us off one by one?
Cause they inventing their own chicken now.
Ain't that something? You know, I don't know if I saw this in
black farmers cut off.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Black farmers cut off. That's
one by one.
You know what? That's some Trump stuff too. That's some Trump stuff too.
Okay, well, let's look what it says. It says, oh boy, my brother, Trump administration has weakened legal protection for farmers and eased off enforcing rules on powerful meat companies. After years of working as a sheriff's deputy and a car dealership manager, John Ingram used his savings to buy a farm some 50 miles east of Jackson, Mississippi. He planned to raise horses and pigs and all.
Yeah, Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay, to his son. That was his plan. The farm named Loving Acres came with a few chicken houses, which didn't really interest Ingram. But then a man showed up from Koch Foods, the country's 5th largest poultry processor. Koch Foods, remember that, y'all. Koch, the country's 5th largest poultry processor and one of the main chicken companies in Mississippi. Koch Foods would deliver flocks and feed. All Ingram would have to do is house the chicks for a few weeks while they grew big enough to slaughter. The company represented Wild Ingram with projections for the stream of income he could earn. I don't know what that means, but anyway. Well,
go back. You said what?
Okay, let me go back up. It said
how much you could earn. Let's see.
All Ingram would have to do is house the chicks for a week while they grew big enough to slaughter. The company representative, Wild Ingram, with projections from
Wild him as far as how much money he could make.
Right. I see. Okay, I have misread that. Okay, the farm named Loving Acres came with a few. Oh wait, hey Ricky, what you doing?
The farm named Loving Acres came with a few chicken houses.
Yeah, I got to go to the next paragraph. What Ingram didn't know was that those financial projections overlooked many realities of modern farming in the U.S., where much of the country's agricultural output is controlled by a handful of giant companies. The numbers didn't reflect the depth he might have to incur to configure his chicken houses to the company's specifications. What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to pay some money. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, I worked at I'm just to cut you off right there. I worked at Sanderson's Farms as a quality control inspector.
Mm-hmm.
Which meant I was, I inspected what went out and all of that, weight and what it looked like in the water, testing the water. So all that was part of my job to make sure, stuff was safe. And, I'm a chicken eater, so I'm going to make sure the chicken right.
Right.
I'm hard on you. You're going to lose some money messing with me if it ain't right and you call yourself going to send it out. You're going to lose some money because I'm going to shut that down. You're going to do that over. That was me. So they were mad at me. But anyway, what I found out is these chicken, they have abuse laws.
What?
You getting ready to kill chickens. Yeah, you can get fired at this company if you chase the chicken, if you kicked out or swung at a chicken, if you didn't grab the chicken right.
Yes, sir.
If you mishandled, if you abuse that chicken in any kind of way, you about to kill the chicken though.
That's fact.
You about to kill this chicken. But if you did anything to this chicken, the chicken had more rights than we did.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I got a documentary on that. Because they shut down a whole company because they was killing the chickens with a water hose, shoot them against the wall. Little chicklet.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hello?
Yeah.
Ricky, you still here? But that's crazy, Moshe, brother Moshe.
I got a documentary about that because you're not supposed to traumatize the food, the animal, before you kill it. because it do something to the food. And they be doing all kind of crazy stuff to them cows and everything.
I wonder if Ricky knows he muted himself.
Yeah,
he muted himself. Let's tell him to hit the mute button, because I can't unmute him. Ricky, hit the mute button. Yeah, but that must be horrible.
Yeah.
Little chickens like that.
Yeah. It's a documentary. And they show all the stuff they be doing to the food.
That is crazy.
Yep.
My God.
I'm sorry. I hit this button by mistake. My bad.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, you hit the mute button. I couldn't unmute
heard you. I heard you, but I wasn't thinking about it. I'm saying, I'm hearing it. Yeah, I got you.
I know you was talking up a storm too.
Well, I was, like I said, the from traumatizing the animals like that. The meat, they tense up. That's just like you're making a hard muscle. So now the meat is tougher.
Yeah. So, that was going to be my next question. I was going to say, do you believe that affects the meat?
Yeah, it does.
So in turn, that affects us too.
Yeah. It affects not as far. I don't think as far as the nutrients that comes out of the chicken, because I think you get the same nutrients. It's just the texture of it. Instead of it being soft or whatever, it's hard. It's harder. It's tough. It's tough meat. The meat becomes tough.
And there's something else about that. That's why when people used to hunt, black folks used to hunt for their food, you're supposed to kill the animal a certain way.
Right.
Right. Beat it and shoot it like them heathens do and stuff like that. It's a certain way you're supposed to kill and cook the animal.
Because what they do with the chicken, which like I said, I learned a lot. I didn't know a red light makes them calm. Right before they get ready to kill them, while they're hanging them, they go in the room and it's a red light.
No.
Yeah, they go in a room and it's a red light. And in this red light, this is where they pick them up and hang them on the things before they kill them, upside down.
Yeah.
Wow. Then once they get hung and it goes through a little thing, they got this thing that shocks them to go on and knock them out. Yeah. Then they come and they got a thing while they hanging down there, they got this blade that come right across their throats and cut them and they bleed out.
They do that too with them cows and everything. That's why some of that milk don't be good like that. They be pumping them cows full of them steroids and different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that a lot of the foods are not like it was when we were coming up, Ricky.
No.
Chemicals. It's not, they're not organic.
It's not good for us.
And they're cloning the meats too. And they don't they don't have to warning label on the meats.
Talking about that what they call, they got the plant-based burgers now and stuff.
Oh yeah, what they call the Impossible Burger from Burger King and the Beyond Meat.
Impossible my butt. I ain't eating nothing that they gonna put on no damn commercial. Oh, come eat this. Oh, this is a no. I'm not doing none of that.
I can't stand Burger King.
I don't like.
I don't even eat out anymore. I really don't eat out anymore. I'm afraid. People do any kind of thing to your food these days.
I call them McDevils. I don't eat nothing.
I buy my own food and cook it. I do not go out to eat anymore.
Yeah. Oh,
well, that's what you have to do.
You got to be my last resort.
I'm gonna have to grow my own farm. I'm gonna have to get my own stuff in.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna probably come after you. We get our own.
But you know what? But that's right. But you know what? I remember in Kinston, I remember living up in Richard Green, right? And there was apartments or whatever. You know how that is. You know how that went. And back then in the day when I was growing up, I remember my mama, she always have a little garden out there.
Yeah. Well, my grandmother always had a garden too.
All our grandmas did.
And what happened, and what would happen is, like I said, and then you had other neighbors that had stuff or whatever. You know, we would switch off. You kind of switch off stuff a little bit. I got some extra collard. Let me get some corn in. You got some corn over there?
See, that's how it's supposed to be. Like back in the day, trading.
Yeah.
Instead of having money with tax on it and all that, we just trade among food and jewelry and gold and stuff like that.
So
but that's how we
and seeds and rice and stuff like that.
That's how we survive, man.
According to this article I was reading, it says the shadow of slavery, sharecropping, and Jim Crow has left black farmers in an especially precarious position. Their farms tend to be smaller and their sales lower than the national average, according to data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, while white farmers benefited from government assistance, such as the Homestead Act and land grant universities. Black farmers were largely excluded from owning land and accumulating wealth. In recent decades, black farmers accused the USDA of discriminating against them by denying them loans or forcing them to wait longer, resulting in a class action lawsuit that settled for more than $1 billion.
1 million? That ain't enough.
Oh, 1 billion.
You said billion?
Yes.
Okay.
But you know they go on them farms too. They have police and stuff and marshal and sheriffs go on them people farms and kill their chickens and kill their animals and stuff. I got documentaries on YouTube before they probably took them down.
You got to send me some of those.
Yeah, bro.
I got to get y'all Gmail. And I can send it because we have Messenger on YouTube. And that's how we used to share video.
I got you. On Facebook.
But in case you don't, there it is at gmail.com.
Okay, sis, I got you.
In case you don't have
hey, go on and send mine.
What is yours?
RG. KHARI.
Wait, start over.
RG. Everything lowercase. RG. KHARI. 25.
25?
25 at gmail.com.
Got it.
And I can share videos with y'all on all kinds of stuff.
Did I do that right?
RGKH 25 at gmail.com. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, it's just sad how they do us, how they continue to do us. But like you said, Ricky, we just got to come together as often as we can.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing we have to do though. We cannot accept defeat when they come at us with these obstacles and just give up. We cannot accept it because we got to understand that's all part of that struggle that they're trying to get us to shut down. You can't have a weak mind right now. You can't be weak right now. This ain't the time to be weak. Right. This is the time when you got to fight and struggle and keep right on digging to let them know that I don't depend on you.
Right.
I don't depend on you. You know, and I am, like I say, that's where we come back with our faith and believing in Yah, our creator. You know, knowing that he's going to supply and he's going to see our needs out.
Yes.
I'm taking y'all Gmails right now.
Say it again.
I'm taking y'all Gmails down right now. I see it in the live chat.
Okay. But yeah, I'm thankful that you guys really came on the platform today. I really just want to say I appreciate it. Because
I'm glad I see y'all was fit to shut it down. You was like, I ain't got nothing to talk about. Then y'all was kept going. I'm like, let me hop on for sis real quick.
Well, you stayed up here silent for a long time.
Yeah, I was just with K Judah. I was seeing if Jake Judah's gonna jump on. I'm like, then we gonna get on.
Well, you know what? Hey, off that note right there, I'm gonna say off that note right there, we can't wait for somebody to jump on. We just got to jump on. Yeah. We can't wait for the next, because if we don't jump on, somebody else might not never jump. You got to jump for you, and then let somebody, like you said, you got to lead. You got to follow. You were waiting. You were being a follower right then, but then you did it at the end, and you led.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's one thing that's us. We hesitate. I got to see. Just think about when you go to the club, right? Just check it out. When you go to the club, right? And ain't nobody on the dance floor, but you want to dance. Ain't nobody on the dance floor. I ain't getting on the dance floor right now. But you came to party yourself. You paid the same money everybody else paid. That dance floor is for you to get. And most of the time, if you go on and get on the dance floor, everybody else gonna come and join you.
Yep.
But we wait for somebody else to do it.
That's true. That's a good analogy right there.
We wait for somebody else to do it.
Yep.
So instead of waiting now, we just got to go on and do. And then by us doing, somebody say, "Oh, let me get on. Let me get on. Let me get on." And then that's where we get our confidence as far as, well, I got other people that's already interested too. So they'll probably leave now because they know they got some backing.
Right.
They got that confidence. Got to build up our confidence in order to do stuff. And that's like me coming on this daggone pod and getting my stuff. See, so I'm speaking for myself also, bro.
Well, I went to school for this, Ricky, whether you know it or not. I had to move back to Kinston. By the way, Moshe, when we say Kinston, both of us grew up in Kinston, North Carolina. We grew up together, graduated from high school and everything. Since car seats, since fat crayons, and way before car seats, really.
Oh, yeah, since day camp and all of that. Holloway Pool.
Yeah. So when I had to move back to Kinston in the early 90s. Early to mid 90s.
Okay.
And I went to LCC and I got a degree in television and radio broadcasting.
Okay.
Well, I didn't get the degree because I quit. I call it a half degree.
It's okay. You got something.
I call it a half degree. And
you got something. What you got was enough. Listen.
Behind you.
I wish that I had not stopped because look at me. Right.
That piece of paper.
Yeah.
But that piece of paper does not define who you are.
Yeah. Then you got something behind you. You could say
that's the only thing that piece of paper is worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To say that you know how to look up stuff. Listen to what I'm saying. You know how to look for stuff, you know how to research stuff, and you completed a certain amount of time to get this piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like you said, you quit.
Right.
Or you stopped. Whatever happened.
I quit.
But you got a lot of knowledge without having that piece of paper, which gave you the same information that the ones that's got the paper have. You just don't have the paper to validate what you do.
Right.
Or what you know.
With that being said, I found that and I think this is when Obama was in the White House or his administration. You would have to need a degree just to do administrative work now.
You almost have to have a degree to work in a fast food restaurant.
That is crazy.
Yeah. You almost have to have a degree to work in a fast food restaurant. And then, and I'm gonna tell you another catch. Check this out. This is another trick of the white devils. I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't know who's listening, but anyway. This is another trick.
About to get me kicked off.
No, this is another trick. Why my credit got to be good for you to give me a job?
That's right.
Why my credit got to do with you hiring me to work as a stalker?
I don't understand.
What does my credit have to do with you giving me a job so I can get some money so I can get my credit right?
Is that to aim at a certain group of people or?
It's aimed at a certain group of people. Who's in debt?
Yeah.
Who can't get their debt cleared right now because they ain't got $500-600 to pay to the people to fix their credit? Just come up on your pocket right now.
Huh.
Who got the connections to say, well, I can just go to my people right now. They're gonna drop me $500-600 down right now so I can get this clear, and I'm gonna pay them back next week. It ain't us. We don't have the resources, really. People on the inside that's doing this stuff that can change it. Because I got family members, they work down there. they can key in such and such and such and such. How many of us can say that? So the job is controlled by them. And now you put a stipulation in, they're getting ready to do the court thing. They put a stipulation in where you got to have good credit in order to get this job.
That's crazy.
I need a job so I can make some money.
And then maybe I can pay.
Then I can, that's right. But you ain't letting me get the job, so it's hard to make me get my credit, help me get my credit right.
Lord.
Exposure. That might be the next one. Exposure.
I just know that
exposure,
the has a plan. You know, he has a plan for us. I know he do.
Yep.
We just gotta, like K. Judah say, just hold on a little longer. K. Judah said, just hold on a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, as long as we start putting our minds together, man, and really think this thing out.
Yes.
Really, I mean, for real, really think this thing out, detail it, pinpoint it. I mean, everything. The odds and outs, the ins and outs, your bad moves, your good moves, you know, and narrow that thing down so you can have a great situation. Not saying you're not going to ever run into problems, because you're going to run into some problems.
Right.
But because you kind of knocked out all the kinks, you ain't going to have a whole lot of problems.
Right. Or you
got to
maneuver around those kinks.
Huh?
I said you might know how to maneuver around those kinks.
Right. Because you've already thought of pretty much everything. That's why whenever I do stuff, I always look at what if this happens. I'm always ready to have me a backup plan. You got to keep a backup plan.
Right.
I always got to think of the worst in any situation.
Right.
Okay. If that's the worst you can give me, okay. So now how would I handle the worst? That's what you always, in this life, you always got to look at that. And it's kind of like, if you expect the worst, they really can't upset you because you're already prepared for it. You already know kind of what direction, how to take it. It don't catch you by surprise. You know?
Yeah.
You got to look at it that way. I mean, we got positives, but when it comes to certain things, you still got to look at the worst, so you're prepared. If you don't ever look at the worst, when the worst happens, you're caught now.
You're kind of prepared for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if you don't look at the worst, you're not prepared for it. It's gonna hit you really hard. You ain't gonna know which way and how to think.
Brother Moshe.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you familiar with, I think we talked about this, Ronald Dalton? The dude that did from Hebrews to Negroes? Oh, you haven't heard about him?
Mm-mm.
So he's in the I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, in a camp.
Oh, you want them camps?
I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But he did a movie called Hebrews to Negroes, where he is, bringing out the truth.
Yeah.
He has had a hard time getting that movie into regular theaters. Of course, because it's about
truth.
The truth, right? I'm thinking about renting it, and all of us getting together, and I can show it through this StreamYard app. I'm thinking about doing that.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get off for a minute.
Okay, Ricky.
But I will get back with you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. And if you decide to come back and I'm not on, just keep checking. I might get back on later. I'll let you know.
I can hit you up.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
My brother Moshe.
Have a blessed day, brother Rick.
Hey, you too, man. And we will get together soon.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But yeah. Yeah, talking about Ron Dalton. I'm thinking about written that movie so that all of us, like me, you, K. Judah, and Black Summer, Eve ate the fruit of Eve ate from the tree of lies. Yeah, all of us get together and watch that movie. I think that'll be a good,
presentation.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with that.
Because I really,
I'll grab a few of the brothers too.
yeah, absolutely. So because I think that you can rent it, and I'm hoping once I rent it that I'll be able to share it with y'all. I don't want to share it with everybody.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's going to be a private event where we can sit around, watch the movie or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass it by K. Judah. I think K. Judah when it got him some rest or something.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to do this live, and I started out with those stories about the Black people and being discriminated against because of our hair.
Yeah.
What are they going to do when the Most High come back and they see that woolly hair?
Yeah. Her head's gonna explode.
What in the world are they going to do? It's just saying how they do us, but I think I'm proud of who I am.
Yeah, I'm proud. It's all good. It's the struggle we have to go through. And I respect this struggle.
Yep.
And make us strong.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. But on that glorious day, Lord, have mercy.
Yes. Hallelujah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I look forward to it.
Yes, man.
I remember when we had that earthquake. We don't usually get earthquakes on the East Coast. I remember we got that earthquake back in the day, and people was running around and shaking. Man, I stood in one place and I looked straight up. I was looking for the Most High. I was like, is that you?
Is he here? Is he here?
I'm telling you, I was looking up, brother. You hear me?
Yeah.
I ain't playing around. I do not want to go to hell.
I respect it, sis. You ain't going, sis.
I don't want to go. People don't believe it. People out here changing their bodies from female to male and from male to female. And hey, I hate to say it. Oh, no, burn. I don't want to burn.
It's good. It's good, sis.
I am now starting to read a lot of stories where a lot of people that change themselves regret it. They want to change back.
Yeah. They was lost. They wouldn't walk. I'm blessed with the Most High created me, my parents, and my brothers and sisters, my family members and friends. Hey,
I'm telling you,
created this way. So I'm not gonna change nothing.
The way that it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Keeping it the way that it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I thank the Most High, man.
We the first creations on earth.
I'm telling you.
The perfect form.
You got people filling in their lips like ours.
And they want to be like us, like you were saying.
It's amazing.
Like Paul Mooney said, don't want to be like black people, don't want to be us, but want to be like us.
Amazing.
But don't want to go through the struggles that we went through, but want to, that's why I hate the commercials with they dancing off the music and like some buffoons,
Yeah.
No, come on, they all laugh off that stuff. That's showing me they clowning and making fun of our culture every time they do that goofy stuff.
That's exactly what it seems like. It's like blackface.
I get upset. I'm like, okay, that's how you feel.
Mm-hmm. It's like blackface. Like it's like a
white person. It's like they disguise it in different ways. How to, take our culture.
Yep.
Or disrespect the Most High creations, the real ones of the
Amen. Try to tell you. And
they said, we still here. Like you said, we still here. They created AIDS, Ebola, all kinds of viruses and deaths and sicknesses to kill us, but we still here. You the perfect form.
Now, like I said before, shalom, reigning woman. What's up? Shalom, shalom. How you doing, sister? I think Moshe just got kicked off. I think he got a phone call, but we ain't talking about nothing. We just shooting the facts. We'll bring back up some of the topics that we were talking about earlier. I had my brother Ricky on. K Judah was on for a minute. Moshe, I think he just got a phone call. As you can see, my title, which I misspelled, I'm gonna get it right. Leave our woolly hair alone. And I was talking about how they are discriminating against us because of our beautiful woolly hair. Ain't that something?
And then you got the sisters
Go ahead, bro.
taking the meddling off they too. You hear me?
Little Kim. Hello?
Hello, you can hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you
Hello?
now. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Like Little Kim, I'm telling y'all, I don't mean no harm. Forgive me, Father.
I know.
I
Yeah.
cannot stand Little Kim.
Tell them. Me either. Used to love them when I was a youngster.
I never liked her. I never liked
Had the poster in the room and everything.
I never
Because that's when I was lost.
I never liked her from the beginning. First, I thought she was trifling. I thought she was nasty as.
Yeah.
And
that's the image they gave her too. And she liked that at first, but that's the image they put on to her.
I cannot stand this girl.
Now.
Let me talk about her for a minute. So, you know that, of course, she is going against, what's the girl name that play in Power? Notori?
Oh, I like her. Yeah.
Yeah, she is going.
Oh, because she played her part in the movie.
Yes. Is that crazy or what?
She is holding that grudge.
Yes, she is going around being very disrespectful towards Natasha. Saying very nasty things about her. And let me just say this: my computer is buffering. If I have to shut down,
okay, no worries.
If I disappear, I just had to shut down.
Okay, no worries.
But she has said nasty things about Notori, and Notori, I look up to her, even though I'm older than her, because she has not said one bad thing about Little Kim.
I like her. She's sweet.
Not one bad thing about Little Kim. In fact, she said she looked up to Little Kim and she hoped that, she made Little Kim proud, but apparently she didn't. Little Kim will come out of her mouth.
And it ain't her fault that they cast her to play that part. Right. They could have gave it to anybody else.
Little Kim came out of her mouth and said she would rather Christina Milian play her damn part. Cuban. She's Cuban or Hispanic or something.
Oh no.
Yes.
I know who she talking about. That girl that made that movie with Nick Cannon years ago.
Yes.
Man, why? Because she light skinned now.
Yes.
She the skin now.
I cannot stand Little Kim. I'm sorry. If y'all listening, if you come at me, you come at me. But let me tell you, I have back.
And and I want all the smoke.
I don't like her.
I don't like her either, sis.
I cannot imagine my grandbaby listening to any of her songs.
Cause you see all that skin surgery and bleaching she did. She don't even look the same no more. She look like a clone.
She looks scary.
Like a clone.
And she's walking around here talking about Biggie loved her, Biggie loved her, Biggie loved her. I don't think so.
He probably did at one moment.
I don't think so.
He probably did at one time,
She was that side chick.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what she was mad about.
He kind of made her career though. He really picked her up from where she was minding her own business. You know, she had a little job and doing what she was doing.
True.
And you know, his heathen self, you know, and then getting into that. Oh, she got to get off. All right, I think the sister fell off. So I guess we'll continue in a few. The sister fell off. My sister fell off.
I guess I need to stop talking about Little Kim because as soon as I started talking about her, my browser shut down. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this broadcast. I want to thank everyone that came into the chat room. I want to thank my brother Ricky. Thank you, Miss Mocha, that came into the chat room over on Facebook, BuzzzTweet Radio, Facebook room. Thank you, K Judah, my brother K Judah. Monster Moshe, I thank you, brother. I started talking about Little Kim and my browser shut down. I'm thinking about just leaving this live up and taking a break because I know that I'm going to be back on later. I don't know. Maybe I should shut down and let this computer rest. I don't know. At any rate, I thank you guys for listening. I really do appreciate it. I remember there was one time where I couldn't get anyone to listen to anything on my podcast, but you know, I'm not a quitter. Well, in some things, in most things, I'm not. And so I really appreciate everybody that listened, everybody that tuned in, everybody that left a comment. Man, thank you, brother. I thank you for participating in it. I really do. Y'all don't really understand. I don't think y'all understand how much I appreciate this. I am going to, if Raining Woman, if you're still in the chat or you're still listening, I'm planning on renting the movie from Negroes, from Hebrews to Negroes. And I want us all to be able to, hopefully I'll be able to share it with y'all and we'll be able to watch it. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm shoot it by my man, K Judah, my brother K Judah. I don't know whether he's going to want to do it on his platform or we're going to do it on mine. Either or, it's all the same. I pray that you guys have a blessed day. Have yourself a blessed day. And I'm going to leave y'all with some of this music over here. And I'm going to talk to you guys later.
Definition of a best friend. Give me the definition of a best friend. Never disappear, never turn her back. It gon' be there until the end. Best friend. Tell me what it means to be a best friend. I think I'm not a friend, I think I'm a man. Don't you ever miss my friend like you don't understand. He's always there for me. He's always on my side. And I call you today. And he's got my back on way. That's going to be a guidance until when I'm wrong. He gives me inspiration from me singing his song. Give me the definition of a best friend. Give me the definition of a best friend. Never disappear, never turn it back. It gon' be the definition of a best friend. So what I can talk to without definition of a best friend. Definition of a best friend. Never disappear, never turn it back. Definition of a best friend. Yes, they still exist because they never end. You need to know I got you. No thing in my back open. With our relationship, but we got to start off with a trend. Hashtag it again. Give me a definition. Give me the definition of a best friend. Just come to me. Just come to me. Like it does, don't run from me. Just come to me. Just come to me. Just come to me. Like it does, don't run from me. You always come to me. Just come to me. Just come to me. Just come to me. I'ma tell you why. It's what you need. Let me express my feelings for Just come to me, just come to me, yeah, just come to me. Just run from me. Just come to me, just come to me, just come to me.
You're tuned in to BuzzTweet Radio on Spreaker. You're listening to BuzzTweet Radio.
I'm the first motherfucker that'll call you on your bullshit. Not Drake, but 100 nigga real quick. Fake ass bitches tryna back me in the corner. I'm a grown ass woman, I'ma speak if I wanna. Like clear vision, don't see nobody ahead of me. I stay in my lane, no chase, I'm just doing me. Fuck niggas come and go, man, they disperse. Never finish last, cause I always finish first. I tend to get soft when I'm on my singing thing. Don't get it twisted, man, I kill you in that battle ring. Every time I spit, it's like my rhymes getting better. My flow getting tighter than the threads in your sweater, Lonely bitches yelling cuffing season. Independent bitch, I'm alone for a reason. I don't say shit, I just watch it unwind. I'm a laid back chick, just my weed and my wine, Give me that green light, and you can let your head down. Give me that green light. What you saying, what you doing, what you think is next? I am treated gold like a green light, and I'm gonna keep on going like the Energizer. And anybody trying to stop the flow, don't give a damn about. And anybody trying to stop the flow, I'm not the hell about. Don't go outside at night, and I don't have to use violence. I'll use my words up, so stop it. Cause when it all boils down, haters just mad cause they got me. Give me the green light. Give me the green light.